Welcome to Trails of Still 3, part 22! Last time, we started our field exercises, which involved us being in the city of Ordis, a whole bunch. I'm just double checking what I can open. Okay, let's open that, because that's the only slot left for Ash anyway, so that's not too bad. And then that requires a lot of water sap, so we'll handle that when we get to it. I just want to open up a slot because I, for one, have a Seraphic Wing that I kind of want to have on a party member. Muse gets it because then I can just make Muse a dedicated healer. Maybe a space spell would be a good item then to have quartz-wise. Or maybe switch it around so Sophia's the main one, because that would give us the delay actually. That would give us the delay, which would be useful, actually. But first goes our main one. I'm not going to shuffle around Master Quartzes. We're all willy-nilly. Anyways, our objective! Because I don't think there's any hidden quests anywhere. Should be... Oh, I'm heading the wrong way. Completely from main to the harbour district. Oops. Ignore this loading screen, ladies and gentlemen, as we are awaiting me. Unless... I need to just double check, because I think Ferris went to Riviera Court. Is there anything to do with this here, or do I have to wait until Cold Steel 4? Yeah, I have to wait until Cold Steel 4 to start doing some of that stuff. Okay. Yeah. Ferris is definitely trying her best to try and make sure that this place is functioning, considering that whole Kleist stuff. But I guess that's that for the time being. I don't think there's actually any quest yet until later. Although if you do go to this area instead of just fast traveling, Milliam is here. Oh hey team! I was trying to look into something, but I don't even know where to start asking. Oh well, time to lean on the classic info gathering tactic, going around talking to random strangers. You sure that's your best move? Well, if she comes up empty, it just proves that I'm the better information gatherer. Haha, I'll be fine. I've got some tricks up my sleeve. Okay, well, while Milliam goes and starts pestering any old random person that happens to be on the street, we've got work to do. I need something to variant Kurt or Ash with. Or, no wait, not Kurt, or Tina or Ash with.
These children of Drykles. These young ones who have taken on the pride of the lion. Let us see what they can do in the face of the oncoming storm.
Naturally, Rean senses something is amiss. Must have been the wind. Anyway, instructor, what's wrong? Oh, it's nothing. Just my imagination playing tricks on me. I don't like it. Your imagination tends to have a sick sense of humour. I'm guessing you got a fan staring at you, or maybe a hater. Yeah, could be. I do feel the presence of someone out of the ordinary, but are they friend or foe? Well, us the player already know the answer to that. Oh, did not mean to press that button.
Let's get going.
Us the player already know the answer to that one, because Emerald is very much an enemy. But regardless, that's for the future of versions of these guys to deal with. Not them at the present moment. I'm stumbling over my words. Anyway, I cannot turbo that. Now, if you're playing on PlayStation, your turbo will be very useful here if you just want to speed your way through while riding a bike, whee, and all that. However, the way that it works with the controller on PC is not good. I think I've gone the right way. No, wait, hold on. No, listen to the Uno. I am dumb. If you want to fight any of these enemies around here still, then go ahead. I, for one, want to get to the field exercise camp and make sure everyone's got plenty of craft points at the ready for making our way to the south. Well, north of the map. because there's this way. But first things first, of course, is naturally this way. Oh, like, be careful with turbo sometimes. Just make it a little bit there because I was sat on it. It is now 1:30 in the afternoon as they arrive back at the camp. We saw that at the naval fortress. It's the RMPs. Wait, is that... We have to load the interior of the train. Ah! My word, it's noisy in here. Hey, how's it going? Hey there, Andy. And... well, it's Claire, to the surprise of no one. Oh, it's Dr. Claire, you're here! What brings you here? I've come by to say hello and check up on a few things. Good job on your special op missions this morning. Oh, thanks. But I'm glad I ran into you now. There's something I need to report. Oh yeah, I just got the message. You ran into a group of unknown Jaegers. My, I knew you were quick on the draw when it came to information, but I'm still impressed. I'll bet anything that White Bunny told her all about it. That's right, Miriam's here too, isn't she? Can I get some more detailed information about the Jaegers? Yes, of course. Rean and the others therefore explained how they encountered the Jaegers and what they looked like. Jaegers wearing purple armour. Nope, doesn't ring a bell. Yeah, you too then. I couldn't find anything about a corpse like that in the RMP database either. Maybe they were just founded recently. No, I don't believe that's the case, as we thought it was apparent they were highly skilled. For sure. They knew when to pull back, so I'm guessing they're no strangers to a will fight. I agree. If only we could have checked their emblem. Well, that's the thing. Usually Jaegers are real proud of their corpse names and emblem. The Red Station was like that too. Oh yeah, that's right. They didn't bother hiding their identity at all when they attacked Crossbow. I see, so that's how Jaegers typically operate. Well, if you want to put it like that, sure. But a typical Jaeger will also dirty their hands and take on some shady jobs just for some mirror. Those of them who can't keep even a shred of honor through all that are usually branded Jaeger dropouts like the trash that attacked Hamel. Huh, I see. With that in mind, it does seem pretty strange. A Jaeger corps so highly trained but falls outside the norm. There must be a reason for it, right? Either way, the Imperial Army isn't going to take action, are they? Well, of course not. Pardon me. No. There are no plans for a full-scale response. Not from them or the RMP. Especially given that the area surrounding Ortis is under the jurisdiction of the Unified Regions Army. On top of that, there are no divisions of the Imperial Army stationed nearby. Further, all these issues will be magnified due to the Imperial Provisional Council. I guess that all makes sense. So it's the opposite of the situation in Sutherland. Here, the nobility's armies are the strongest presence in the area. That's correct, but this time the Unified Region's army will be giving us their full support. Yay! As long as there's a railway network we can use, the RMP may be able to give some assistance too. No, I'll make sure of it. Ah, Major. Well then, if you'll excuse me, I wish you well on your field exercises. Please contact the RMP's Orders branch or Miriam if anything happens. I realise my hair's a mess. I should have brushed it. Even though she's in a tight spot politically, she's still trying to help us. That's our Claire for us. Yeah, though it hurts a little to see her like that. Now that I think about it, she was the same when she taught at the police academy in Crossbow. When our principal, a major general in the Imperial Army, was treating me poorly, she really helped me out a lot. I see. Indeed, on the ICs today. She has also assisted me with missions in the past. Well, it's easy to see she gets the short end of the stick all too often. Well, in any event, I believe the best way we can repay our kindness is to bring back some good results. Yes, I agree. That's right, we just got to set our minds to it. Well, we'll keep an eye on the area during our exercises in the afternoon. I'll see if I can gather any info while we're setting up the communication network. All of you in Class 7, good luck on your special ops missions. Understood. Heh, we'll see how things go. Thanks, Doa. Alright, let's get going. Once we're ready, it's off to Raquel. You got it. The same as ever. Oh, well, Michael's off in his own world for once. We're now back out of the train. Although I'm gonna nip right back into it to go and use the shower so everyone's got their CP recovered. And I think I picked car 3, which is the wrong one. Ah! Oh, so I need to find Sandy. I've got seeds to give her. Do you know how... Oh, I realised how bad you could phrase that actually. Again.
How refreshing.
I do not recommend giving random people that your seed, obviously. Is she in Devil car 3 at all? No. Okay, well, and then I'm gonna have to look outside of the field camp then. Because positions do change. Ah, there she is. She's trying to start. This is all the extra stuff I'll need. Let's get some seafood too. I wanted to make dinner with it. Do you think it's too much? No, it should still be within the budget. I'll take care of it and let Titania know about the additional expense. Hehe. Thanks. I'll make it into a great dinner. Well, it looks like there's going to be a nice dinner to be had for all at the Field Excellence camp on this day. Oh, you're welcome, seedlings. Yeah. Here's your potato seeds.
Thank you.
And we get some fortitude droplets. Anyway. Off we go, because we still have to get a thing for Gustav, so we'll do that while we're making our way towards Raquel. And on to the bikes we go. Alright, let's begin our afternoon exercises. Yay! We can head through the Eastern Canyon to reach Raquel, correct? Yeah, it should be about 20 minutes with our bikes. You gonna see anyone once you're back home, Ash? What's it like there? I was half asleep this morning. We were completely passed out. Haha, you don't know then, why would I spoil the surprise? Though it's only half as much fun during the day. Oh, I'm sure it's a very exciting place. Let's go! Yes. It is certainly a place that exists, I'll give it that. And maybe it's one of the places of time, who knows. Anyway, first things first, this chest that we couldn't collect previously.
Ooh, a treasure chest!
It's an energy bandana. And then, because the enemies around here will be the same as before, so if you have fought them and got them in your combat notebook, then congratulations, you don't have to fight them again, unless you feel like you're severely under-leveled. But if you've been that extermination request, then I question how you could be under-leveled. Anyway, new materials! Yay! Lots of enemies around here.
I found some treasure!
An aerial dust star. Whoa, what the... Is that a moth? Oh, okay, whatever. Seeing that pattern of flight there, I think that was maybe not necessarily going to be an alive moth for too much longer. Sadly. Shame. It's not south. Why did I think this was south? Probably because I usually assume... I don't know why, but my mind defaults to... North will always be the first direction you go, then you go south. It's like, no. Just because that's what I do on my walks doesn't mean anything else, really. Welcome to the canyon. This is the Canyon Road. Thank you, Kurt, for being that observational. Looks like it's got its fair share of twists and turns. Historically, this road was very significant as it connected Ordis to the capital. Raquel was established midway between the two as something of a way station. Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Long ago, I imagined that this road would have been bustling with wayfarers and horse-drawn carriages. Sure, baby, weird to see someone walking it now that we've got trains. Well, aside from us, I guess. Let's get to stepping. These boots and... Just remember, there might be Jaegers about. Keep your eyes and ears open. There's no telling what this road has in store for us. You might want to look around. And look around we shall! For there are additional enemies, there's an area we can't go into just yet, and there's a bunch of treasure! Amongst all of this stuff. So we'll go two directions. So first we shall go along this way, and then we'll go along the lower paths. brown hair for Sarah. But wait a second, Chris, you haven't gotten Instructor Sarah yet. Well, it's not like I'm spoiling anything, considering the prologue spoiled that Sarah would be around in this area of the game. Back in the prologue. Anyway, a brave seed. Whoopee! Just making sure. Right. And then, of course, there are some chests down this way.
Where are we going?
It's a shortcut. But the trail's so janky that locals never use it.
Thank you, Ash, for that insightful information. But yes, a dark emblem in a chest,
treasure chest,
and a Tyrrell R. Now, that's all we needed to do on this side. And yes, some of these strong enemies are reminiscent of one of the monsters I chose to not kill back in Sutherland.
That enemy's strong.
And apparently they're still strong. Oh well. Sadly, the thing we need for Gustav is not in this part. It's a shame, but it means that we'll have to wait until a later time to get our hands on it for him. And my, a person
Well done.
watching on.
You're not the boy I once knew. Not only that, but between Black Rabbit and that perky girl with the pink hair, you found yourself a nice little group. Her included, of course. This is the Iron Horseman. No movement in Northwest Longdock.
What sort of nickname is that?
I did see them, though. Oh, how were they, you ask? Well, the three girls were so cute that I nearly... Excuse me. Anyway, hang tight. My partner and I are on our way.
Today on Falcom chose to obscure a face of someone that is quite obvious on who it is, Angelica! And the less we say about her characterization wise, the better. And what is that spider on my... My apologies if my thumb or finger got quite enlarged there by the thing. I think there was just something on the webcam. Might have just been a spider. Yeah, oh well. Welcome to Raquel, anyways. There's a casino to the surprise of no one, a pub, a theatre, and other places. It is the entertainment city.
I've never been here before, but this place feels different from other Imperial cities.
You know something? It reminds me of the entertainment district in Crossbell.
You're not far off. It has a small theater, casinos, high-end clubs, and the like.
Oh, pardon me. Oh, so of course these lines get voiced for Wayne. Well, of course they do.
It used to be a little hub that served to connect Ortis, Heimdall, and Jirai. Then around 30 years ago, when the railway opened up, it was converted into an entertainment district. The previous Duke, Cayenne, played a big part in that.
Does that mean all these people are either tourists or in transit?
Yeah, but it's another story after dark. The city has two totally different faces for night and day.
This is your hometown, actually, right? Want to say hi to anyone? Might as well see your mum and dad. It's not more trouble than when we visited Eunice's family. I don't mind meeting them too. Haha, you're nice and all, but it's fine. I've got a house, but I won't call it a home. What? Do you not have a family? Nah, it's always just been me. I wasn't born here either. The woman who raised me worked Raquel's nightlife. And since she died 6 years back, I've been alone. We already knew this information due to me doing other stuff, but... well, not totally, I guess. I have my fair share of friends and girls. I see. I don't know what to say. Oh, that's all pity, Ash. Oh, sorry, poor Ash. It's all old news. Don't worry about it. Line up! Don't we got work to do? Yes, Ash. Well, I do agree. We have work to do. Let's get this over with and grab a drink afterward. I'm going to teach a pretty boy like you how to live in sweet sin. We're going to drink, gamble, and buy our way into a real good time. Oh, now you're not doing any of that. What do you buy here to have a good time? Yeah, I'm lost on that one. Oh, you poor, sweet, innocent people. What's there to buy here that's so special? Muse. Oh, I'll give you just a minute to think about that. Muzi then tells the answer to them without us being able to hear it, but we can just assume what was said, considering Yuna's reaction. Ew, men are so gross. Scandalous. Oops. Shield your innocence, ladies. Oh, adios. I wouldn't have agreed to go anyway. Good. That was said, we'll be conducting your exercises until this evening. I'll leave the decision to take on anything outside of that to you, but I would at the very least like you to patrol the scene for Jaeger sightings. Ash, do you know any good places to start? Yeah, a few of them actually. Okay, good. So we got a few places to go to then. Since all the clubs are closed during the day, Deccan's worth a first look. It's a pub and food joint that's always full during the day. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. That pawn shop you see right there is open too if you want to check it out, and we will. The old man who runs it really knows his shit. Another place is the local church, I guess. Though the sister there can't shut her yap once she gets started. Wow, where would we even be without you here? It's best we start as soon as possible. Agreed, we should visit the person who put in the request at the end as well. Still, if we have a friend or someone you want to see, let us know, okay? Yeah, will do. I'm kind of curious to see if anything's changed. Maybe I'll drop by. And we have to get highlighted this little small setting there, because there's a doggo, yeah! Pubs, pawn shop, church, and Ash's home have all been added as mandatory patrol stops. The optional request can be accessed by visiting the Hermit Inn located opposite to the Tarnadot Theatre. So the game's that way, telling us where we can go and where we can't go. We can also, there's also a mart here, which is basically just a general store. But we can go in and just double check to make sure there's nothing new to be getting. In fact, there is stuff we can get. We can get a gift for Elise. How lovely. Also, a ride-along Mishi and ride-along Mona. And mint hair for Kat. We'll grab that. And a gambler Mishi. Woo. Yeah, let's get a ride-along Mishi. I found a way to differentiate everyone from their costumes still. More so. Woo, let's give the Mishi to Tina. She looks like she would like to have it. Oh yeah, we have the dark hair for her. But now, mint hair! By Jove, it would appear that Kurt has become the enlightened one. That's a Fire Emblem Three Houses reference. See, I play other Fire Emblem games. Anyway, if I make a poll of which Fire Emblem game I haven't played yet should I play, I probably will have to scream at having to hunt down either actual hardware or go the route of emulation. Do you have anything? Heavy bell, everything that we've already gotten. Oh, a new master course is about Beowulf, which recovers CP through offensive arts, raises every stat when HP is low, and reduces attack delay after fire arts. So it's a little bit more of an artsy fire course. But you know what? Fair enough. Seeing as both Rean and Laura are more physical.
This is the main street. Never many people out during the day.
This place is much more fun at night.
I'm sure
Everything about this place reminds me of Crossbell's entertainment district.
Anyway, before we start working the mandatory request, we've got a side thing to do, which involves going into this bar. We can also talk to the person up here. Oh, is that you, Ash? Took me a second. Adios, has it been 3 months already? Hell if I know, not like I keep track. Say, got any good stories from the circuit? You've always got something, don't you? Not even a hello? Could try being more of a gentleman. And sadly, no, I doubt I have anything you'd like to hear. Most I've got now is some hotshots been around to play an awful lot lately. I was way off then. I don't know what you're up to, but be good, okay? And be sure to treat those girls right. Ha, baby, I know it. Later. Oh, that boy. Well, you guys can feel free to take a load off. Well, Ash is certainly a troublemaker, as per usual. Anyways, this person here, who's a generic model. They're taking too long. What on earth is the army doing? Here he is. Right, send us a request. Could you be my saviors? Sure. Request from the Special Ops of Force Military Academy's branch campus. You're here! Took you long enough. I'm Gaspar. I'm visiting from the capital. Will you be the ones catching that thief for me? Hold on a minute. You're going too fast. Details first. By all means, sir. From what I can gather, you had an expensive jewel stolen from you. Yes, it's a piece I bought recently in Ordis as part of my trip. And what a piece it is! It's a star sapphire. And it's worth at least 500,000 mirror. Oh, whoa. That's seriously a lot. All for some shiny rock. It's not that much for a jewel, really. This is so dumb. We don't have to worry about someone like Phantom Thief B coming after this junk. Oh. Yeah, that's right. Unfortunately, this is no situation of, haha, it is I, Blue Blanc. Sadly. Which is a shame, because I would love for him to have been here. Under what circumstances was it stolen? Well, I arrived in Raquel from Ordis and checked in here. I went for a night on the town, and when I came back, I didn't have it. I just know it was stolen by some thief who lives here. It sounds like there's no way you could have lost it. With so little evidence, chances of finding it are small. Thieves probably already booked it, which is why I told the Provisional Army to look into it last night. Not only are they late, they aren't coming at all. They've sent kids. This is why we don't need nobles. They deserve to go down. Okay, I may feel bad for the guy, but he sure is annoying. He does seem to have issues. I'll leave the decision to accept the objectives request to you. We shall naturally accept the search. We can't make any guarantees, but we'll do what we can. We may come back empty-handed. Is that alright with you? Fine. I had higher expectations for the famous force, but I guess you are just the branch campers. Jerk. Down, Una. When was the last time you saw the star, Sapphire? If you can tell us where you went when you left your room, that might also help. Also, did Rizzo just talk to Una like she's a dog or something? Oh well. Well, I know I had it when I left the inn. I went to the station, left a telegram for my job, then I watched the show at the small theatre and I reserved my ticket beforehand. It's only when I returned to my room that I realised it was missing. So you most likely lost it outside. Best way to start would be to do what you did. It's the only way to start. Let's head to the station. Just a minute. If you remember anything, sir, please let us know. Sure. Where have I seen him before? Good luck with the search. And gasping for flair has begun. So now we've got objectives in multiple categories to do. Simple enough. So yes, ideally what we should do is head over to the station. Oh, actually, hold on. There's a Vantage Master symbol. Hello! Bunny girls. Welcome to the Aisha Casino. Do you have a membership card? Do you? With just 1,000 mil in your pocket, you could have the time of your life. Hello, big boy. Want to test your luck? I can show you the best entertainment best in entertainment. I'm looking for new members, and you look just perfect. I'm sure you know, but none of you are allowed to gamble. Oh, yeah, I guess. I was so mesmerized by her piss, I almost walked in. That means they do a good job. Don't let them buy you a few pretty words. Though this is one of the classier places around here, thanks to its members-only system. But if we talk to Mimiko again, hey there, stud muffin. You play much Vantage Masters by any chance? How about a game with me? Yeah, sure, when I have the time. Something's fishy about this. I get what you mean, but we're probably overthinking it. I'm sure Vantage Masters isn't the only thing Mimiko would want to play with us with, but regardless... You must really want to talk to me, handsome. Okay, the smarminess of that aside... They're using a thief!
Okay, let's go!
Why does that thief get 26 health? Oh well. No, we're going second again. And we got blinks. Oh, GG. Very good position, please, game. Yes! That's a good position. And we got other plays. Good. So, yeah, anyway. Bless me, I guess. Anyway, let's play our blinks. Oh, my nose. That was a stupid thing to do, game. That was a smart thing to do. I'm gonna have to consider my plans, because the game actually has done the smart thing. Anyways, let's just try and guarantee that we aren't going to die horribly, with our blinks buffed really big. Choose to attack that instead? You know what? I get the idea of like trying to whittle me down, considering. Right, let us do this. And we can do that and that. Right, now with all these protections in place, just casually lowering it down to 2 health. do other than that, so... Oh, my nose. Okay, yeah. I might just... I don't feel like there's anything. No, there isn't. Okay. And we win, because the game couldn't do anything to stop me from having this blink. It could have, but...
lost.
And we get some Geo Bros for our victory. Right, okay. Vantage Masters now done. Let us head on to the station. Because we gotta look for that jewel. This is where he sent a telegram. If he's from the capital, then he may run his own company. It's so weird hearing about telegrams when they've got so much higher tech than that. A typical Nivra witchy. Unfortunately, he won't give us a load of money if we beat him up, so... Well, that's good there, I guess, but... Anyway, the first thing they do is come to the mayor and blow all their hot cash. I would agree with your assessment. Let's leave it at that for now. Someone here should have assisted with the telegram. Right, let's go on in. And the train station, which is never you don't go into unless you're doing the side quest. Yes, in fact, we did send off a telegram on behalf of that man last night. The telegram was addressed to Heimdall. It was handed to me in the common room past that door. Did you happen to notice him drop anything valuable at the time, or perhaps any suspicious-looking individuals in the area? No, not that I can think of. But speaking of valuables, he did show me a gem while I was typing out the telegram. What was that? A star sapphire, I presume? I believe so. He said he just bought it in orders and it had cost him 500,000 mirror. It was without a doubt exceptionally beautiful, but also a bit distracting while trying to type out a telegram. I'm with Carl on that one. Just me to just... So basically he was just showing off. But if you were in the common room at the time, that means no others would have seen it. Don't suppose the old geese have got the gem here or anything here. Someone placed it back into his breast pocket, so I don't think it's very likely. Should I go check just in case? Yeah, if you don't mind. So he still had the star sapphire when he left here. But why would he show it off to the station workers? Rather, why didn't he tell us that he did so? And well, that mirror he makes, he doesn't have the brain to protect it. Well then, next up is the theatre. It's called Turnadot. It should be right round the corner. In fact, we were right by it when we went into the inn, so... we double mode film. Heading over to the theatre. Here's our stop. Yep, looks like a theatre to me. He said it was small, but it looks pretty huge from where I'm standing. Yeah, it puts on a variety of performances, even outside the operas it's known for. The most recent musicals exclusively star women, as it happens. Yay, a victory for women everywhere. They dress up as dudes, right? I'm not sure why it's such a hit with young girls and old ladies. I never knew a genre like that existed. It was popular at St. Hysteria too. Oh god, that stuff. It isn't quite the steamy stuff that's normally popular, but the girls eat it up all the same. I don't get it. If you don't mind, let's look around. It's fine to tell them we're from Force, right? Yeah, we were introduced by the Provisional Army, so it should go enough. Smoothly enough. Yeah, so I remember that person vividly. After he was done watching the stage performance, he crossed the street and went inside the Hermit Inn. I see, so he must have lost it here. There aren't any jewels in the Lost and Found, were there? Correct, Mr. Jasper asked me this morning too, but between last night and this morning we cleaned everything up and didn't find anything. We even took extra precautions, so the probability that he dropped it here or that it was stolen is low. Oh, what do you mean? Wait, he took extra precautions. Does that mean... was that old man showing it off again? Oh. As you suspect, he was showing it off to another regular here between scenes. We were worried he might lose it, so we carefully watched him all the way back to his hotel. Jeez. In that case, it probably isn't in this theatre. We have a regular customer. You sure they're not shady? I cannot tell their name, but they are half of a famous couple from the Mare. I guarantee their innocence. In fact, this couple actually possesses a star sapphire that is far grander than the one Mr. Jaspard purchased. Ouch. That must have hurt. I see. It is kind of embarrassing. Either way, this couple probably has nothing to do with it. Yeah, that should be enough for our investigation here. Thanks for the help. If you need anything else, please let me know. And we can certainly put 2 and 2 together here, hopefully. Now, we're running out of clues. If he was escorted back, then isn't it more likely he lost it than had it stolen? Oh dear, that would call the entire request into question. Truth is, this is one mission out of many, and an optional one at that. We could just report our findings if need be, whether he accepts it is out of our hands. I guess, but now I feel kind of bad. If only there were other places with clues. A clue, huh? Best thing to do is... we have the Provisional Army's backing to you. Do what you think is right. You can report to your clan now, or you can keep searching. Of course, Instructor. Ash has an idea, though I don't see any change in the green exclamation marks. It might be in Hermit anyway. I forget the actual thing. Is it this person that we talked to? How did all this happen? Oh, okay, well they're just drinking, so... I didn't do nothing wrong, damn it. Everyone's full of it. They looked at me like I didn't do nothing. It smells like pure alcohol. We should stay away from it. Okay, so not that one. Actually, you know what? I think it might be the pawn shop. Is the location that we should go to, because Ash thinks he knows something, so... It's also a location for the mandatory stuff, so we'll clean up some of the mandatory stuff, so maybe I'll see a green exclamation mark. Oh, I haven't seen you in a while. What brings you back? Haha, you know, just some jobs here and there. This old man deals with everything from high-end furnishings to stolen goods. You need someone who knows the score and what's going on underground, he's your guy. You're embarrassing me. That's not something you should be embarrassed about. This town has so much to offer. So what's happening underground then? Let's see, well recently Tons of Mirror has been on the move. Tons of Mirror? Well, to hire Jaeger Corps, you'll need Tons of Mirror. If Tons of Mirror are moving, then maybe someone's trying to hire Jaeger Corps. It's enough money to stir certain organisations. I thought it might be related to the Imperial Provisional Council, but with how things are now, I don't think any house would hire them. There are many touchy subjects. If anything, they would be better off not doing anything crazy. I see, thanks for the info. That's going to be 1 million Mirror. Don't take him seriously. And yep, okay, green exclamation mark. Okay, good. Hey old man Mac, you got anything good in the past 2 days? I see, this would be the perfect place to sell off something valuable. Yes, it's worth further investigation. You're looking for something? Unfortunately, no one's bought anything in lately. But someone did ask how much a Star Sapphire goes for. Huh? Bingo. How come we getting for like this? This person didn't sell it right. They only asked the price. He got scared after hearing the price. I'm guessing that if there was another zero, he would have done it in a heartbeat. I'm pretty sure he's not a pro. He's an amateur who had a bad idea. I'm glad to hear that. As of right now, he hasn't committed a crime. Can you tell me about this person? What do you mean? Aren't you a nice guy? I usually charge for info, but this one's on me. Consider it my thanks, Ash and Chevalier. I believe his name is Joseph. Ah, the guy in Hermit. He's an outsider who's always drinking at the Hermit. The Hermit. Right under our noses. Thank you for the info. Let's head back to the Hermit. Understood. I don't even get back without any issues. Oh, so we can now do the whole exchange thing. If we had a ground sausage anywhere, then we could get a coffee grinder for Marcius. However, as you can clearly see, we don't have any ground sausage. That's a shame. Oh well. We don't need to give Marcius things. Oh yeah, we did actually get things for someone. Where would it be? Would it be in the event bit? Yeah, it's in the event. The white amber soap for Elise. And that goes up to 4 stars. Alright, anyways, back to the Hermit. No, pardon me. And I did it in the wrong way round, as I should. Oh. I could sell this. What do I do? If I do. But, excuse me, is your name Joseph? Huh? Who are you? Whoa, your uniform's famous! We're Force Military Academy's Branch Command Special Ops. We'd like to ask you about the jewel you have in your possession. We believe you obtained that very recently. Let's cut to the chase. Give it up. But why are you kids here? I thought you were supposed to be on your field exercises. You know quite a bit about us. Nah, don't be accusing me of something. I'm a good citizen. You sure about that? Yeah, honest to idios. You think I'd be here if I got a Star Starfield? I could sell that thing for 100,000. I'd be buying all night with that kind of money. Bullseye. You just dug your own grave, huh? We never said anything about the Star Sapphire. Nor did we mention its value. I didn't say nothing. Excuse me, Joseph. Thank you very much for finding it. If you're saying you didn't find it, however, we may have to consider this theft. Wait, you know, that's not good. I don't know what my daughter would say. So you're trying to say I get nothing out of this? Wait, let me say something. I can get 10% of its value because I find it, right? So you can. There's a law stating as much. The lost and found law, yes. Are you going to charge a finder's fee? 50,000 mirror is quite a lot. Don't you think you're being greedy? All you did was find it by chance and now you're holding it hostage to get money? Haha! You can say whatever you want. That money's my right. Is it, Joseph? Jules! Hey! Don't hey me. I can help over here. So here's what I think. If you want to go around blabbing rights, then don't you think it's my right to get the money you owe? Hold on a second. I don't got any. Then stop your whining and do as these nice people say. They even offered to help you get away with it. Certainly, we're not out for blood, and most of you could be charged with attempting to sell a lost item of great value. But we can only see what the army has to say if you prefer. No, I don't prefer. Alrighty. If I knew this was going to happen, I swear I would have never even picked it up. On the spot, Joseph revealed the Star Seville was on his person, and so we then proceeded to go up to the second floor to talk to Gaspar about it. Because here you go. Ah, you're here! You came back to me. I don't know how to thank you. You should have told us the truth from the very start. You most likely knew that you didn't lose out the station on theatre. You went to the bar, got plastered, then woke up in your room. Well, I did ask the bar this morning. They should have known I dropped it. Someone took advantage of a good man like me and... Sir, we were able to get that back out of the goodness of someone's heart. We won't say who this person was, but I will say this incident only occurred due to your own actions. Take care when securing your goods in the future. But, you're right, I was an absolute fool. I should be grateful it was returned to me. Thank you. I really can't thank you enough. No worries, keep it somewhere safe, alright? You're still in the middle of a long trip, you might want to consider storing it in a safe. That's precisely what I'm going to look into. Okay, good, so he's actually going to get an understanding of how to store things properly. And we get orange hair for Ash and money. Whoopee! And more IP because we did this properly. And so, as we have normal, and since we seem to be doing this, behold! Ash! Now more orangey. Woo! Actually, you know what? That's our way to change Ash up from the norm. We'll give him orange hair. And then I'll forget about it for a bit, and then I'll come back to Cold Steel, and then be like, wait, oh yeah, I made Ash's hair orange. Well, anyways, now to go to the various locations that we need to go to. Yay! First things first, the church. And as you can see, this one's quite a small one here, actually, to be honest. But fair enough. Anyway, the person we need to talk to is this person. Ash, you're back? You've grown up so much. I see you've finally chosen to live the life of an honest man. Praise be to Radios. Yeah, shut up already. Looks like you two are pretty familiar with each other, huh, Ash? We've seen a glimpse of what you really do with your free time. I've been living life the way it was meant to be lived. I eat when I'm hungry, I have fun when women are around, and I fight when I need to fight. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Acting on all your desires will eventually lead to your downfall. You need to have a pious heart. Oh right, I got it. Because Miss Pious Sister here can stop any fight in town and recite all the sacred scriptures by heart, right? Well, I'm still new and no one looks up to me. Not to mention you're smarter than me and you always point out my mistakes. You must have it pretty hard. Jeez, you shouldn't cause so much trouble. Have you forgotten our objective? I know what it is. They explained to Sister Ulfa that they are looking for info on Jaegers. So yeah, tell me everything you know. You talk to people all day, right? I'm sure you run into trouble. Why do you have to say it like that? Well, it is true that this city has been getting worse. There was a shooting near a school the other day. Oh no, school shootings. Was it caused by a Jaeger? I don't know. But since the Civil War, things in Raquel have been getting worse. That's why I need to work harder, as a sister who guides the people. Alright, later, catch you on the flip side, Four Eyes. Hey Ash! At least thank her. Well, anyways, so no new info there on that one. But regardless... What was that? So you noticed him too. Do you know him? Unfortunately. If he's telling us you'll meet him sooner or later. Something the matter? You two are acting really secretive. But I want to have secrets with the instructor too. Whatever's going on, we should be on alert. So someone's trailing them.
That dog's always making a racket.
Bluff. Hey old boy, you're looking good. Yeah, buff. He doesn't bark at you, Ash, because he's not stupid. Come on now, don't go barking at everything you see. Yeah, pardon me. Welcome to the Liberty Heights apartment. There's this room. There's not this room. There is this room we can go into, and there's a person. Ooh, lovely. But that's an invasion of someone's privacy. And also there's a room up this one too. But regardless, this still is the door we want to go to, because this is where Ash was living before he went off to the Rams campus. Good, looks like the place didn't get ransacked. Hold up, is this perhaps... Well, you want a drink or something? Sorry, there's nothing in there. Well, with your family absent, there's no point in going in. However, my curiosity is ever so slightly piqued. Can you blame us? Damn it, stop looking at me with those puppy dog eyes. Or the class 7 just, like one of those, like, sad SpongeBob faces. Just, it's not a big deal. If you want to go in, go in. Okay. Then we happily accept your invitation. Pardon us. In you go. Ugh, pardon me, I'm getting burpy again. That's annoying. Why am I don't know why, but I decided to start fiddling with this memory stick. It's got nothing. It's got literally nothing on there. I found it the other day, just lying about somewhere in the house, and it's just like, oh, what's on it? And there's literally nothing. I'm just like, wait, what? How is there nothing on there? I swear I used it for something. It's only been 3 months, so the dust shouldn't be too bad. Oh boy, take one step in. Dust allergy. No. Looks like the place might have had some visitors too. I can see why. It's a nice place. Agreed. There's a certain warmth to it. I assume this is thanks to your mother? Yep, this is the kind of place you expect any drink-pouring old lady to live, even if she did look young for her age. Take a look for yourself.
Whoa.
You called her an old lady, but she's beautiful.
It's a tiny Ash. Aw.
She looks so stylish. And I can tell she had a big heart, too.
And other big features, teehee.
Meanwhile, you look very obnoxious.
But you both look happy here.
Yeah, it's not like we were starving or anything. She made good money working the night shifts. She had enough to keep us little punks fed and still managed to put some away. But yeah, I guess I am grateful to her. Most people wouldn't spend 8 years raising some brat one of their regulars threw at them.
I see.
You must have been pretty young when you got adopted.
If she passed away 6 years ago, 8 years before that, you would have been 3 or 4?
Hell, I don't even remember. What I can say for sure is that she was a very caring and strong woman. Maybe a little too trusting for her own good, though. Oh, and her cooking was so damn bad, I had to take over myself at one point.
What a cute family you must have been.
She sounds like a truly wonderful mother.
If you don't mind me asking, how did she pass away?
A damn tumor. Took her away in the blink of an eye.
Fuck you, cancer.
She was always looking out for everyone else. But ADO sure as hell didn't look out for her.
And that's why God isn't
life's
real.
a bitch. What else is new? Ash. Alright, buck up, people. Don't need your tears making this place all humid. It's supposed to be a dry climate.
I admit, that's pretty clever.
And surprisingly accurate, given that we're in the middle of a valley.
Thank you, Kat.
On that note, I think I might let some air in. What do you say?
It seems like someone's been cleaning the place, but it's still a bit dusty.
Works for me. I could use a breeze.
Poor Ash. Anyway, they let the air in for a bit, just like I need to do whenever I'm streaming, as everyone then proceeds to leave Ash's house and he locked up. So yeah, that was where Ash lived. Before God was still free. So anywho, back out into the streets of Raquel we go, as we still have one more locale to go to. Locale in Raquel. And it doesn't rhyme as well as I would have wanted that to, actually. Damn it. Anyway, Deccan Pub and Diner. Stadish is... my bad. Is that you, Ash? When did you come back? You should have given me a heads up. I'd have looked out for you. Uh-huh. Well, I'm here. And do you know everyone here? Teehee, you're like the town mascot. Shut up. Haha, so what's this? Are you giving your classmates a tour? I'm Morley, by the way. I was friends with his mother, so I've known this one here since he was year high. It's very nice to meet you, Morley. Come on, stop treating me like I'm a baby. Anyway, what's the latest around here? That's an obviously sudden change in topic. Not so sudden as you might think. And so we explained what we're trying to be doing to Morley at the moment. Jaegers. I've heard some Jaeger corps coming in and out the city, sure. They come by my place too, but couldn't say if they were working. I wasn't expecting such a good hit at a restaurant. I just never pictured Jaegers going to places like normal people. Huh, why not? Jaegers are people. People get hungry. Ah, she's well on that one. And alright, we know they're here, but we don't know why. Nah, it's a pretty good lead for our purposes. We're only trying to get a rough outline of the situation as it stands. Thank you for sharing that with us. Yay, good work everyone. And out, back onto the streets of Raquel we go with whatever information we've been able to gather. Phew! We checked everything out, but what a waste. We haven't learned anything of use. I figure that's how we'd end up. People waltz in and out of here all the time. There's no one locals gonna care enough to notice any new faces. That's too bad. Should we end our investigation for today? We did so much work, it'd be nice to have some progress.
Well then, have I got a pretty little nugget for you?
Huh. Oh, it's just you, Miguel.
Hey, Ash. Nice to see you back here.
I can't believe Rival Underwood is still getting work to this day. Seriously, that voice straight up a bridge at that point.
Ash and Chevalier and students of Thor's Branch campus, welcome to Raquel.
My, how do you know who we are? Do you know him? Well, yeah, it's just another shitty old man who sells gossip and crap. So he's an informant. Damn, we aren't seen each other in how long and you're already taking the piss out of me. I thought you wanted to know about those Jaegers. You know what we want. Wait, so you can help us out? Whoa, not without striking up a fair deal first, but since Ash is a friendly face, I'll make it cheap. Pardon me. I suppose fair to an informant does mean payment. You heard him. What's the plan, instructor? I'd be lying if I said I wasn't intrigued. Right, then. No deal. I'm afraid our investigation is an exercise for our military academy. Using mirror to buy our way to completion defeats the purpose. What? That's a good point. It wouldn't look very good when we're in uniform. It'd be like if police officers bought their way through investigation. Oh, do you know how often that happens? And we can't verify his information is reliable. Sorry, but as you can see, we'll have to decline. But wait! Damn it then, I'll just have to tell you for free. Really? Suspiciousness is written all over this. There's an area along the canyon to the west called the Rock Patio. They say strangers are coming in and out around there. If there really are Jaegers looking around, well, that's where you'll find them. Rock Patio, was it? I think I saw a passage to the south on our way here. This is oddly generous of you. Oh, what can I say? I'm doing it for you, Ash. And I'm only doing this once, so just take the freebie. People don't usually go by there, so they won't even see you coming. Good luck now. Huh, he was nicer than I thought he'd be. Looks aside, his information was so good. His personality sucks, but the info he sells is usually legit. As I said before, this is all part of your field exercises. I want you to decide how to use this information. Us. What to do? We still have some time before it gets dark. I'd prefer if we made some progress. And let's hit the road. You two are right. No point in us staying here. I have no objections. Look at you playing stupid. I know you're doing it on purpose. So my hunch was right. Don't worry, I'll never be far behind. Even then, the experience might do you some good, Ash. Be prepared. Damn it. What's wrong? It's nothing. Rock Patio is through the west entrance. Let's get going. Yeah. But not before we're be prepared as can be. And that we should. Hopefully. Icarus Mark does have a orb in place, so if I can upgrade my weapons, that'd be good. Oh, we've got plenty of materials at this point. The only thing that stops you from upgrading the weapons would be because of not having the money to get them in the first place. That will improve our weapons tenfold, which is good. They they should be auto-equipped because, yep, they are good. So, and off we go. Oh, pardon me. Well, Paleo is supposed to be south of here, right? Yes, it shouldn't be too far. Still, stay vigilant. Hop
Let's get
on
going.
your bike.
Go.
And off we go to Walk Patio.
It's powerful. We must take care.
Vroom.
A tough one.
And into this place we go. I can see how this place received the name Walk Patio. Seriously, makes you wonder how all this formed though. Listen to that echo. Sounds travel far here. Let's leave the bikes and horses here and continue on foot. Wait, we have horses? Trying to keep the chatter to a dull war too. Yeah, we want any Jaegers to know where we were coming. You know. Yeah, she'll figure it out. Time is 3 PM. Commencing search. Commence search we shall, as we actually do have multiple things we can do other than head to the main objective. Mainly heading over this way and getting the thing that we needed to get for Gustav. See those yellow walls? Here's where we're going to find our sulfur. Woof! What is that smell? It's the smell of hydrogen sulfide. I'd rather not expose myself to that any longer than I have to. Let's make this quick. Group attained sulfur!
Let's start the battle!
And an enemy attacked me. Fuck. Okay, well, this one is one of them, so...
Second form, Gale! It's down! It's mine!
Yes! Huh?
Of course, the best ones have things like Earthbreaker! Shaker, which sometimes... Some games will actually have them have a type delay. Others don't. It really depends which enemy you're fighting.
Wide open!
Keep it up!
I got this.
There! Good work, everyone!
Indeed, Muse, that was indeed good work. Bravo! And this chest contains tomato seeds! Woo! Now, one thing... Oh, wrong button. One thing you might want to just do is double check how long you've got for Gustav's gunpowder, which is actually term long. Which actually means we can go and... which we've already done all that stuff. But it does mean that we can actually go and do all this stuff without having to worry about losing the objective. That's good. It means that we'll not head back just yet. Nah, that's a 2K.
Let's wipe them out!
Ah, well. We'll take it though. Ooh, 0.
Get back!
No, 0 order. My bad.
Now! It's mine! This is the end!
I'm going!
Resonate! Divine
Since
song
we're getting
formation!
this on
I'm going!
Muse, I think we'll just define song and
There!
what's crusade.
Here I go!
Sure.
Oh, it's still alive.
Yeah!
Boo.
Yes!
It's my turn! Sit!
They keep coming!
I got this.
What are these things weak to? Fire! Ooh, okay. I could do that. Or I could just run.
You're mine! Let's go! Get back! Now! It's mine!
Yes!
Yeah, pardon.
Yeah! Here I go!
My turn.
Alright, game, if you want to do that.
Activate! I'm up! Sit!
Yes! Yeah!
Don't know if it's still alive, but now Ash can get the kill with a fan flame.
I'm up! Yeah!
Oh, really alive because we missed, like an idiot. Venom flame!
Done already?
Ah, Muse and Kurt have Link level 3 now, which means Deadly Assist on Kurt and Auto Courier on Muse. And Ash and Altina now... oh yeah, Ash gets art support at level 3. Which actually means that you can pair him off with anyone pretty much, like uses art, and that will be useful. So, you know, the more the merrier, the more you know, and all that. Anyway, over here is a place to take another photo! Maybe. Or it's something to talk to Monk about. This is one good place. Indeed, isn't nature wonderful? It'd make a hell of a tourist destination if not for all the monsters. Yeah, that it would. That's a good angle. Maybe I'll take a landscape photo. Yeah, this is a photo. I remember the photo locations more than the radio station stuff. I'll send it to her later. AKA update her now.
Sorry.
We're gonna get a whole bunch of photos. Right, now it's time for me to make sure I head in the correct direction.
We'll end this quick!
5 Abyss ones! Woo! I'm actually gonna Raging Fire.
Let's go! Raging Fire
Saying
formation!
that they have big knockback, doing this is not the
Form!
worst idea.
Gale! It's down!
It's mine! I got this. You're mine!
Yeah! An opening!
Yes! Azure Wings, shoot! Now's our chance!
It's mine! Here I go!
Frozen or
Can't
broken or
Fire!
still actively about. Well, only one of them will actually do things.
Damn it! Sure. Hey, you! Rest in peace!
Let's go!
Well, since the game
Crimson
likes to
Slash!
thing,
It's down!
It's mine!
battles. Ooh, a level
Those were some good moves, Ash.
Scorpio!
You expect anything
is
else?
now level 5. So again, its stats increases damage to enemies in the break stage. It's now up to 110%. Ooh. And break damage is upped as HP drops, increased by up to 200%. And the durability, attacks and scraps can inflict the Nightmare status. You do not need to have a Nightmare Quartz equipped or anything that would allow to potentially gain said
Stats updated.
element if you desire it. And Altina to level 32. Anywho, we get a soft stole as an accessory from the chest. Lovely. Anyways, we have to run around this way to be able to carry on our venture across.
Damn it!
Oh, I was trying to turn around when that happened. Oh.
My turn.
Oh yeah, it destroys our links in the process. Do that.
Strike! It's down!
It's mine!
Not today! I'm up! Get back! It's down!
I'll assist.
Sure. Ja! Done already?
Yeah, I did it!
Yuna level up to 32. And yay, an enemy advantage situation. Woo. Oh, that's down. Oh yeah, the chest is down there. I'm thinking like, what am I doing? Oh. Anywho, not one of those worms, but we kind of fade it for the time being. We get a power, a shield, and a mind potion. The usefulness of it is determined. Anyways, heading along, we're on technically what would be considered a bridge. Hold on. I don't sense anything. Seriously? This place has got shady written all over it. Perhaps we were mistaken, or maybe they changed their plans. Anyone care to tell me? Of course, we were set up. That informant wasn't an informant at all. Someone must have hired him. Thank you for figuring that out, Cat. So they led us on a wild goose chase. All for the purpose of getting us out here. But you knew before any of us, didn't you? Something fell off partway through our search, yes. Okay, so down for a sec, all of you. Everyone figured out but Yuna. Ah, poor Yuna. Wasn't that man an acquaintance of yours, Ash? Why would he... What, you went out on an acquaintance? Man, you really got a heart of gold. Look, I don't know how much he paid, but I can't imagine it cost him much to turn him. I'm guessing somebody wanted to put the hurt on the annoying school kids sticking their noses where they didn't belong. My thoughts exactly. I'm sure they're also well aware that if we were to go missing, the branch campus and the provisional army would come looking. You've clearly thought this through. She really has. Ash picked up on the con, but Muse's looking at the long game. That stupid old geezer thinks he can mess with us, does he? How did I not notice? Ah! You know you're being loud. Well, right, but now what do we do? If we can't see anyone, does that mean they're watching us? No, I don't feel anyone's presence around here. They might be waiting for us a little deeper in. Sforza, who do you think's behind this? Who'd use a fake informant to get us out here just to beat the hell out of us? Well... any of these could be potential valid options, but nah, it's another Jaeger corpse. People did this one to get us out here because we were sniffing around Raquel. They knew we were from 4's branch campus, but hadn't made direct contact with us. My mind's on the 4th Jaeger corpse. The 4th? Why? Makes sense. We've already encountered the likes of Ray Constellation and Sephir, and the Jaegers who came in contact with us on the coastal road knew about Instructor Rean. Anyone who knew what he was capable of wouldn't have staged such an obvious trap. What's up, person in chat? We might have discerned our culprit. No might about it. He brilliant as always, Instructor Rean. So we're facing off against the enemy of the Purple Jaegers. They called them the Dragons, right? Right, now this is just a hunch of mine, but... and gunfire has occurred. Which of course means that they're around here somewhere. That's sound. Gunfire from deeper in. And it's... we need to confirm the situation. Stay alert and follow me. Roger. And our AP is increased by 3 because we chose the correct option. Yippee. But yes, now it's time to run! Ah, there's fire going on over there. What do we need to do with it? Right, okay. Well, before we do that, first of all, head over here and grab that chest that we could sight earlier.
I found some treasure!
Some saline shoes, or saline shoes, or whatever you're meant to pronounce them as shoes. And an ordnance charging station right here, although it's only a blue light one, so not much modification can occur at this conjunction. But it's nice that we're able to at least heal, and I should probably equip those shoes on someone. Oh, they can be equipped on anyone. Well, I mean, I could always just up Kurt's evasion more. But no, let's give them to Yuna. Okay, I don't think it matters too much. Just as long as they're on someone, since they are better than what you could have gone by now. Get back! Ah! Fighting occurring! They're really killing each other. Figures it was those assholes in black who dragged us out here. More accurately, the top class Jaeger Corps Nihog. They take their name from a dragon from a northwestern fairy tale. I see. It seems the Purple Jaegers snuck up behind them for a surprise attack. Even then it looks like they're holding their own. Enemy forces weakened. Mission complete. Commencing withdrawal from B5. And off they go. Bye, Purple Jaegers. Get back here, damn it! I can't believe they came this far just to ambush us. Divided into 2 groups for a pincer attack. And now they're heading right towards us. They're coming this way! Instructor! Everyone prepare for battle, but don't attack until they do. Altina, take to the sky. Understood. Who the hell? They're the ones who were looking for us in the city. Are they working with the enemy? Damn, it's got hard to have a bunch of kids who were trying to sneak up on you. We're with Force Military Academy's branch campus. We have no intentions of interfering with your operations here, but we have a few questions. Force. They were the ones who screwed with us during the war. Flashback to Clodesdale 2, where we did get involved with some of their operations. Wait a second, I recognise that guy. The Ashen Chevalier, Wayne Schwarzer. Yeah, and your knee hug. If you want this to get ugly, if you don't want this to get ugly, tell us what you're doing here. Convenient radio. This is Mund. We've lost our tail. Mission complete. Return to base ore. Damn it. If we weren't dealing with you, they never would have gone away. First the Civil War and now this. I say you owe us a little payback. Well, why us? We were just kids during the Civil War. I don't think they care. Neither do I. They want to dance? Let's dance. Suppressive maneuvers, everyone. Nobody needs to get hurt. Once we disarm them, we withdraw. Right. What? You're making fun of us now? Try to talk big once you're torn apart by the dragon's fangs.
Let's get him!
And now it's time to fight more Jaegers, although it's specifically knee hug this time. And they're getting in some attacks before I can do it. Oh well.
Take that!
Let's go! It's mine!
I'm up!
Ooh, wait, oh, we got 200 CP. Spear unification.
Spirit unification! It's my turn!
And then wait. Ooh, do I raging fire or sledgehammer? No, let's sledgehammer.
Through! Sledgehammer!
It's my turn! Arcane!
Here I go! Smash! Wide open! Keep it up!
That one's gonna get
Yes! Azure wings, shoot! Let's go!
Ooh, I think you know what, let's do it.
All at once! Okay!
Leave it to me! My turn. Hey, you! Rest in peace! It's down!
An opening! It's my turn! Arcane!
Down! Impossible!
Here I go! Set gunner!
Alright, you can't reach my stunner, so.
Yeah! Our chance! Keep it up!
I'm up!
And we can't reach at all. And that's
Crimson Slash!
Now! It's mine!
Let's go! Crimson Slash!
Now! It's mine! I got this. Yeah! It's down!
An opening!
It's my turn!
Oh no.
Take this!
I failed.
And there we
Okay,
go!
let's keep
The
moving.
Nihog Jaegers are easily dealt with. And some level ups, including Sirius to level 5. Meaning, stronger counterattacks on Fang is increased to 500%. This is actually quite nice if you can counter pretty much everything. Evasion is now a 6% increase instead of 4%, and you begin battle with the Insight status if you have this equipped as your main quartz. Meaning if we actually open battles with Kurt, he'll actually be... he'll have the increase of an Insight plus what he's got already. Let's face it, he's going to be hard to actually hit at the start of battle. That's kind of nice. Thank you, game.
Alright, got
And we
it!
also got some level ups. Wing to level
I grew a
37,
little.
Muse to 34, Ash to
Nice.
34, and he unlocks Unbound Rage. For a ability of onto himself, he gets 50 CP and a strength up. So a nice little
I must train
thing to
even
have.
more.
And Kurt to level 32. Ugh. Damn it, he's still the Ashen Chevalier, even when he's babysitting. Babysitting? Come on, man. You know we had no intention of fighting you. That's true, we didn't have proof that you were doing anything illegal, so until you attacked us, we didn't have any reason to report you. So let me ask you a friendly question. Who are the Purple Jaegers? Who are you fighting? You really think we're gonna answer to you? Oh, and there's the whistle. Ugh. They're not first-rate courts for nothing. Here comes a whole bunch more, to the surprise of no one. My, how the tables turn. You weren't part of the mission, Ashen Chevalier, but we can't afford to have you interfering with any more of our plans. Instructor, what should we do? I don't want it to come to this, but I'm afraid I've got to tip the scales. Altina, can you hold your barrier for 2 minutes? Huh? You're not. Understood.
Heed my call! Valimar!
That won't be necessary.
You won't be needing him.
Why, who's that up on the cliffside? But Sarah and Angelica, I'm not even gonna be like, oh, who are these mysterious people?
Why is she here?
A blade and a gun. Could she be?
Oh, only one person could ever be wielding a blade and a gun.
Right behind you.
And the bike is then destroyed because of a great height.
What the hell is she riding?
Definitely. Totally.
That's an orbital bike!
You know what?
I know that redhead.
If Angelica
Palestine, the
moveset
purple lightning.
had that bike involved, a lot more instant pick for party if she was in any part where she's actually in the party.
And
It's
Marquis
just
Rogner's
so
daughter.
cool. So why does Falcom have to ruin her character so much?
Oh, you recognize me? How sweet. Well,
So yeah,
if
it's
it isn't the guys from Needhog. What's it been, a year and a half?
Yeah. We can't afford to take on an A-rank bracer. Mundanor, withdraw! Yeah.
And so Niho could go off.
Wait. Who were they? Who were those purple Jaegers you were fighting?
We don't have to tell you anything. But maybe you've guessed by now.
Hey, are you okay?
Just fine. What a waste. Imagine what they could have told us if we kept him on a tighter leash.
Thank you,
They
you
didn't have them
two.
on a leash. They just fled
And here
immediately.
I thought you were gonna tell us to mind our own business.
No way. He didn't need to bust out his divine knight for this. But wow,
True.
look
My
at
opinion.
you. You're so tall. You've really turned into a man, Rean.
I'm hating this second.
Guess it really has been a while, huh? You've changed a lot as well. I hardly recognized you at first.
Look at you, making my heart go all a-flutter.
I guess you really upped your game since graduation, huh?
Did you attend Thor's with Instructor Rean?
Well,
Oh,
I
Kat.
wasn't part of Class 7, but yeah.
Angelica!
Angelica Rogner. I was a senior when the old Class 7 was around. Toa, one of your other instructors, is the light of my life.
Hands off, Toa.
It's nice to meet you, kittens.
So you're the daughter of House Rogner.
It's so nice to see you again, Angelica.
To the surprise of hopefully nobody, of course, Muse knows Angelica.
Again?
You know each other?
Of course, we have a long history. Don't we, Muse? Elise and the princess have told me all about your misadventures at Saint Estrella. Now look at you. You've only gotten cuter and more devilishly charming in my absence.
On the contrary, you're the real beauty. It's as if you've grown more dignified and fair every day we've been apart.
I do agree with Muse. Angelica does look very nice. Shame about the lighting.
Somehow it makes sense that you two know each other.
Speaking of familiar faces, I thought Black Rabbit would be the only member of your class I recognized.
Sup? Good to see ya. But damn. I had no idea you used to teach Class 7.
Ash apparently knew Sarah, which is a surprise to people.
You guys know each other too?
But it's not as surprising as you might think, seeing as Sarah is a bracer.
You could say that. We've had our run-ins at the guild. But I should probably introduce myself to the rest of your class.
And character introduction, this time for Sarah. Not an instructor, but a bracer, because screw actually
I'm
teaching
Sarah
people.
Valestine, and as Ash pointed out,
pardon
I'm
me.
the former instructor of Class 7. But I've since gone back to my old job at the Bracer Guild. It's a pleasure to meet you, new Class 7.
So maybe you could consider Sarah's year of teaching as more of a gap year between doing bracer work. Sarah Valentine. Apparently such a good bracer that they needed to have Sharon be the reason why she didn't get involved in the plot of Sky.
Instructor Sarah, Angie! I didn't think I'd get to see you here.
It's good to see your adorable little face again, Toa.
Toa is
You
happy
look
to see
so
her
good in
friends.
that instructor
Yay.
uniform.
Alright, Sarah.
I could just eat you up.
No, Angelica, no eating. Not a hug's fine, you know what?
Angie!
They haven't seen each other in a while, so we'll allow this hug. On the prowl as always, I see. No one told me the old Class 7 had an A-rank bracer for instructor. First team, the Purple Lightning. I've certainly heard that name before. I owe some favours to the founders myself. I'm surprised to see you here in Class 7, but that uniform sure looks snappy on you. Thank you. Oh, and what's this? Even the little troublemaker from Raquel ended up at the branch campus. What's the story there, huh? Story is I do whatever the hell I want. The end. Man, that's a shit story. You can at least pad that out with some words, Ash. Better this than joining some guild that's nearly been stomped out of existence. Why, you? Haha, touche. You got me there. I'm really surprised to see you here, though. It was just coincidence you two having to come to the mayor, right? Yeah, I just got back from around the continent trip. Then when I was talking with my dad, he asked me to attend the Imperial Provisional Council. Fair enough. And the guild had me going after some Jaeger Corps who's sneaking around the Empire. We saw this in action at the start of the chapter, because Sarah was already around here beforehand. And ran into Sephiroth, so, you know. So I was looking into some fishy business in the main prison. And while I was snooping around for cues, who do I run into but everyone's favourite wayward noble? I knew the branch campus would be here, but that was a nice little added surprise. Well, thanks for all your help. But things have become even more confusing now. Yeah, we're not sure why the Jaeger Corps are fighting each other now, or if the Society even has anything to do with it. Yeah, it's hard to say how things are going to turn out with the Imperial Provisional Council and all. Guess we'll just have to keep our eyes on both Ordis and Raquel. Why do I get the thing our special op missions are going to keep us extra busy tomorrow? Perhaps, but this is where we must focus on pushing through. Yes, I need to make sure I don't fall behind Milliam either. As long as I ain't bored, I'm happy. I'm sure tomorrow will be quite the thrilling day. Anyway, let's get moseying off to Ordis as soon as we can. We gotta make sure we grab ourselves somewhere to stay for the night. Oh, don't worry, I've already taken care of that. I need to stop by the family mansion first, though. Oh, then I'll see you off. Me too. Good luck today, everyone. Tomorrow's going to be an early day like usual. Be sure to get some dinner and get to bed early after you finish your reports, of course. Oh, you've got such a great class. I have to admit, I was curious as to how Ash and Black Rabbit were getting along. You could just call her old Tina for fuck's sake. Well, old Tina's been changing bit by bit, but it's happening. And even though he's a recent transfer, I'd say Ash is fitting right in. I imagine Muse adds quite a bit of spice to the mix too. Yes, of course she does. Throw in Yuna and the Fanboy, and I say this Class 7 stacks up pretty well against the original. My thoughts exactly. Want to take a look around the camp before you head out? Well, we do have a little time before sunset kicks off the summer festival. Wouldn't mind getting a look at some of the cute little kids around here. You keep your hands away from them. Meanwhile, I might go say hello to some of the new instructors. So I will say hi to Randy, and that will be interesting to see. Just a little conversation. You know, it's nice to see people interact, and you're just thinking, they wouldn't interact ever. And then they interact. It's like, yay, they seem really interested in themselves. Alright, we'll make the rounds, then head out. Returning party members! Sarah and Angelica. Both in Cold Steel 1 and Cold Steel 2 being more relegated to guest status, especially in Cold Steel 1. But now they're here once again. With Angelica, we get of course our S-Craft Dragon Kick and SS Plus Power, Break of D and Area Large, fair enough. Laser Bullet of an Impede with a line, B Power and B Break, well actually it's B Plus, but regardless. Zero Impact, that one target hitting S Plus Power with an SS Break, and Fate at 70%. Okay, the only reason why you could actually probably get additional turns against C back in Cold Steel 1 in Rua. And Dragon Boost, their strength and defense up for 3 turns. She also has the Order Eben Dragon, or Eben Dragon depending on how you want to pronounce it, NIS. For 4 turns, a critical of plus 50%, just like Ash, but instead of getting a boost to your stats, you get Insight for 2 turns, which is still a boost to a stat, just your stat is Evasion, which is always nice to get. Meanwhile, Sarah, with her Northern Lightning S-Craft from Cold Steel 2, an SSS plus power, all, and with a 100% chance of seal, assuming that the enemy can be sealed. And her craft listings, very reminiscent of Cold Steel 1 and 2 with Thundering Roar, so powered Break D, Area Large and a 50% chance to seal with a speed down for 3 turns of a large amount. Searing Flash and S plus Power, S plus Break, a go-to move quite surely at all times. An area of medium, delay plus 10 and a burn of 30%. Thunder Vortex, Power A, Break A, and an area large with suction and a defense down, meaning that this is a great way to set up for other members of your party to actually be able to deal more damage to more enemies. Whoopee. And of course Lightning Charge A, Insight skill, yay, with strength up and speed up. And Light Speed Flash, a broken order. Although the delay minus 60% is kinda nice, accelerate. Picture this, and this might happen in a later fight. You break the enemy. You get enough BP every time before they get to start having turns. That allows you to use Light Speed Flash. You then get a whole bunch more turns. The enemy doesn't. And you win the fight very easily. It's quite nice, I gotta say. Light Speed Flash. Definitely one of the top tier orders in Cold Steel 3. Since we're here in the camp, we can hand over the stuff to Gustav. And we have to get some dialogue here with Pablo talking about the train and saying, son, fantastic, ye cannot beat it. Oh god, I hate this stuff. Fucking Scottishness. But it should make for some good lyrics. But regardless, we can now give our stuff over to Gustav, and he'll be happy about that. Here's the saltpeter and sulfur, is this alright? And we give it over. Thank you, this should be more than enough. I'll get started right away. In that case, why don't we take a look? And we cut to one of the train cars. Gustav prepared mixing the gunpowder. You could do this with Class 7 in your party, or at this point with Angelica and Sarah in your party. It doesn't matter when you do it, but he'll talk to me. Now we just need to let it dry and it'll be done. Nice work, Gustav. You're pretty handy when it comes to Panzer Soldat maintenance, huh? Pardon me. Well, in a mining town, once you're 12, you're able to start making money working. Not to mention, the Aragon mines weren't anywhere near as well staffed as Section, so workers were always in demand. All my skills were born from necessity growing up there. The Aragon mines. I heard they were really been ramping up production in order to meet demands for all the Panzer Soldats being built. Yeah, my father's actually the head foreman there. He said everyone there is completely overworked. Not to mention the working conditions there have been steadily getting worse. There are more and more becoming canaries when it comes to that mine, I guess. I see. Sorry, probably shouldn't have brought all that up. But after everything I've learned here at the school, it made me realise there's no way the stuff handling back home could have been avoided. I might not know yet what I can do from here on out, but I do know I want to work my butt off for my family and my home. Well said, Gustav, well said. Who knew Gustav was so determined? Everyone here was going up bit by bit. Oh, sorry, I guess I got carried away. Anyway, thanks to you, I've got enough gunpowder now. If you've got something else I can help with, just give me a shout and I'll put my all into it. And Gustav's gunpowder is now completed. We get some mirror from the branch campus. Whoopee. And we're now here in this car where Kai is talking to Sydney. I don't know why I confused their names. Oh wait, because they both start with S and end similarly. There's Palomar. If you want to go talk to Palomar, you can. Basically, at this point, you can just talk to whoever you desire. Well, whoever you desire, but there are some people you do have to talk to. Like Michael. So, Faustine, Major Feltz told me much about you, including the fact that you came to the aid of the Instructor of Sorcerer and our students. Oh, it was nothing. As for you, Major Irving of the MP, I've heard you played a major part in re-establishing the Imperial Army in the East during the Civil War. So I imagine the school was just kicking down your door to offer a job. Do you really think it would make sense? My employment is none of your concern. Let me remind you that your bracers are interlopers here. Try to refrain from getting too comfortable. Yeah, I wasn't planning on staying anyway. Lady Angelica, I hear you'll be attending the Imperial Provisional Council in your father's stead. It would do you well to make your way to Orders instead of spending any more time here. It's like you're trying to get rid of me. I'll head over there once I'm good and ready. As you wish. Schwarzer, about our earlier discussion. While I cannot condone your approach, I also cannot deny that there are reasonable grounds for investigation. The choice is yours to make, just don't allow it to impact your students. Understood. Thank you, Major. Huh? Interesting. So, Rean's got a plan. Anyway, Randy! We have to talk to him. I heard the rumours, but I didn't want to believe them. Haha, nice to see you too. So they've met at some point off screen between all the offensive crossbow and Coaster 1 and 2, so that's just how it is. Know each other? Yeah, it's been like 8 years. We met when we were both Jaegers. Which makes perfect sense. Oh, that explains it. My bad, then they met off screen before the events. I forgot that stuff. Last time we met was on the battlefield. I would have been about 16. A young Randy. The Purple Lightning, a true inspiration to all us up-and-comers. An inspiration who left the Jaeger lifestyle behind shortly thereafter. Red Reaper, son of the War God. I'm glad to see your time crossbow mellowed you out. Though I never expected you to be working with Rean and Toa. Yeah, life's funny that way. Anyway, I'm just happy you're here. You're going to help even the odds. My little cousins came around, we're all in for a bad time. No, don't worry, Randy. I think I can make a prediction that we won't have to worry about, we won't have to worry about her for a while. Anyway, you're telling me, bloody Shirley. She was bad enough before the society made her enforcer. Why do you think they made her an enforcer? Talk about sick joke. She didn't seem so scary when I saw her in Sutherland. Don't let her looks for you. She can make a man-eating tiger turn tail and run away. Ooh, sounds like she's my kind of woman. Oh god, don't let them be alone in a room together. Actually, no, they wouldn't terrorize each other. They'd find someone else to terrorize. And we have to talk to Tita! Oh, Sarah, it's been too long. Haha, no kidding. How have you been since Heimdall? How many people do you know? I imagine they met each other through the guild. That's right, we met once when Agate and I travelled to the capital from Crossbow. You two and that other Liberian A-rank bracer, right? You know, Agate's been worried sick about you, but it looks to me like you're white as rain. You bet. I guess bracers really do know everybody. Well, that happened when you're part of an international organisation. Angie? She's an angel. Oh god, Angelica, no! The mesmerising cuteness, that youthful charm, that svelte yet capable frame. She must be an engineer, because she's gone to work on my heart. Her skin and her hair are a land of milk and honey, and the tools and oil stains just make it all the sweeter. When did she become philosophical? What's an angel like you doing all the way out here? You're from the Bell, right? What a shame I didn't know you last year. I could have slept over. Oh god. And Tia, understandably, is very concerned. Okay, settle down now. That's one way to make an introduction. Angie, you're scaring Tia. Oh, forgive me, I lost myself in your eyes. Angelica Wagner, Toa's best friend, Rean's honorary elder sister, who allowed you to say that, and a dear companion to George, who I'm sure you know. I thought your name sounded familiar. George has mentioned you a few times, I think. Oh, what did he say? Perhaps something like Angie's a wonderful woman of inestimable character who you can, nay, should, happily offer your body to. Angelica, she's a minor. If you ever visit the Empire, beware a woman named Angelica who dresses like a man and flirts with any girl with a pulse. Damn you, George! Sounds about right. George really has her pegged. Oh, I don't know. I'm sure Angie's joking. At least half the time. Oh, we're leaving already? That's kind of a bummer. I didn't get to play with all the sweet little kittens you've got around here. Yeah, we gotta put a leash on that libido of yours, you know. But anyway, we shouldn't overstay our welcome, so it's about time we hit the dusty trail. Two, you're gonna take Angelica's bike to Ortis, right? If it's alright, I'll come with and see you off at the junction. Oh, there's no need for that. We'll be seeing each other tomorrow. Well, let's just say I've got a personal thing to take care of. Huh? Well, alright then. Sounds like we've finished it, so let's move out. And out we go. Although we did pick up some additional seeds for Sandy, so we might as well give that to her while we're here. And, yes, the dinner for the night will be seafood stew made with plenty of fresh Namur fish. That must be Faye's doing then. Is everyone ready? Yes. First, let's prepare all the ingredients. Hey, let me help out too. Just watching them is making me hungry. Right? These three cues are so different, but there's something irresistible about each of them. You guys are talking about two completely different things. Angelica, I want to slap you. One's sweet, one's shy, and one's cool. Oh, I just want to have them all. I don't think that's what she meant by hungry, Angelica. Anyway, I'm more worried by the fact that Freddy's helping. It should be fine as long as Sandy's here to keep an eye on him. But anyway, we have some additional seeds for you. The tomato ones.
Thank you.
And some more vitality droplets. So that will do. Off we go. Leave camp by a bike? Oh, yes we shall. And Toa is here to see us off. Angie, instructor, take care on your way back. Always. See you later. Thanks, Toa. I should probably head out too. I've got some things to do tonight, so don't wait up for me. Well, oh, okay. Jeez, it just breaks my heart to think my sweet little pupil could have grown up to be so deceitful and standoffish. Huh? If you're any more transparent, you'd disappear completely. You're planning on going out alone to play with Raquel Red tonight, aren't you? Not exactly. What? But if you're going alone... Hold on, wait, does that mean you're going to one of those established? Okay, yeah, no, let me stop you right there. Major Michaels cleared me to go to Raquel, and I figured that if I'm looking for information, I'd have better luck after sundown. Oh, phew. Why do people just assume the worst out of Rean every single fucking time? It gets tiring. Can we have more info on the Jaegers, huh? Running off on your own for a secret mission? Well, you're nothing if not consistent. Seriously, it's kind of ridiculous. You know we're here to help, right? Yeah, sorry. Wait, what are you saying exactly? You're out of your element in a sea like that, Raquel, but it's my natural habitat. Why wouldn't you want to bring me along? My work as a bracer brought me there several times as well. If you're looking for information, you'll need someone who knows the hot spots. But, don't you but me. It's been so long since last time we saw each other, the least you can do is let us help. Listen to the woman, calm down and work with us. I can talk to Eustace and the others at the castle and orders. Angie, Instructor Sarah. Haha, I try to play things close to the vest and you guys see right through me. That's a sign that I'm gonna need your help. Thank you, both of you. There we go. See, leaning on us isn't so bad. Hehe, I'll be sure to keep this a secret from the students. Just don't be back too late. Meanwhile, probably Musée looking off from the distance. It would seem the instructor's up to something. Thanks, Toa. I won't. Alright, let's get going. The pleasures of the night await. Angie, just don't go anywhere weird, okay? Haha, okay, let's get going before the students find out. And off they go on the bikes. The sun's setting. It'll be dark by the time we're in Raquel. Perfect. That's the best time for new information. How about you do the driving, Rean? Sure, I'm ready to go. And now we have Sarah with us on the sidecar. We can also, oh no, that's not fun. If there is, no, if we, oh, I'm doing this wrong. If we, which one's the one switch again? Oh, that is. If we switch to Angelica, we get her on her bike. That's kind of nice.
Yeah! Let's go! Let's get going!
Well, understood!
You know. Oh, actually, while we're here, we did pick up some hair for Sarah, so we can just at least show it off. Ta-da! I mean, it's a light brown, so it being a little bit of an orange tinge is fine, because that's how brown works, I guess. I should know, I have brown hair. Anyways, it's time to ride off back to Raquel. And no, we can't fast travel because the game wants us to do some battles. Speaking of which, here comes one right now. Pardon me.
Purple lightning, ready for battle.
Do any of you have art support? Nope. Okay. But I'll happily take this still.
It's my turn.
I'll shred you to pieces! Here's our chance.
An opening! Let's go!
Okay, right. Let's use light speed flash, one of the most high-costing ones. It's 4 BP. That's meant to be the balance for it. But as you can see, it's not balanced.
Now!
I mean, the quit means that we probably don't actually need to worry about breaking them through the break bit.
This is it!
You know, it's nice to do it this way, I guess.
I got this.
Because now a guard breaks that one, definitely.
Let's go.
I really should have done the whole leap thing. I forget this stuff. It just happens naturally because when you don't have 4 party members, you just forget about it.
Everyone okay?
But easy battle taken care of. Phew, that's that. Your luck turned sour the second came between my fist and my bike. Yeah, I was right to ask you to come. Both of you have really upped your game. It's probably thanks to this no-good group I've been up against the last few months. You went back to training in the Republic, right, Angelica? Yeah, I met with my master. Republic's not looking so good nowadays. It's not much different from the Empire. The guild's been flooded with work. I wonder if we ever play a game that's in the Republic. Speaking of which, the demo for Daybreak's available. I found that out when I loaded up a PlayStation and it had the demo installed, and my immediate first thought was, oh goody, I'm going to have to now hide from actually getting spoiled from Daybreak now. Woo! We had the guy transfer over just to ease the workload, and Fee's been a blessing since she joined last year. I saw her when I was in Sutherland. I was so impressed when I heard she was the youngest Bracer ever to get her senior Bracer badge. How the fuck did Estelle and Joshua not achieve that? Maybe I was just that damn good of an instructor. She becomes a Bracer and then you go and start teaching. You guys can soar ahead of me in no time. I've still got a lot of ground to cover before I catch up with you. Anyway, Angelica, how was travelling the continent? If only I could put it into words, especially to the east. To see it, well, it's getting dark. I'll stop myself. Let's talk about it more when we've got her with us. And here I was ready to curl up next to the campfire, but I have heard a few things. I must have mentioned what the east was starting to look like. Sure, I'd love to hear about it with Toa and George. Oh, I heard George been by the branch campus. Did he say anything? Maybe about that masked man? I've only heard about Azure Siegfried from others. And then there was that bit about how the gnomes in the Black Workshop might be one and the same. Did he look that much like him? I don't know. I don't want to think about the impossible. That's all I can say. Yeah, you're right. It's been about a year and a half since the funeral. It's still bothering you, isn't it? Yeah. Trauma! We should have gone to therapy. George is looking into the Black Workshop for me. I'll be seeing him in Wua after the council. I'll let you know if he tells me anything new. Thank you. Okay, enough standing around. Let's head to Raquel before it gets dark. Yeah, it's classic.
Let's get going.
Trails. We've got to be in this location quickly. Let's stop and talk. Probably do this talking while on the bike. Cough, cough, like in Crossbow, cough, cough. But regardless, welcome to the canyon road once again. However, due to it being darker, let us try and take the shortcut. Oh, we can take this bit. Okay.
Looks like a toughie. Stay on your toes.
I thought there was an enemy that would be approached at that point. I guess the enemy is after the shortcut. Okay.
Looks like a toughie. Stay on your toes.
Yeah, looks like a toughie. Stay on your toes. And these toad enemies, which we haven't actually fought yet. When did I suddenly walk into Mordona?
Now, bring it on!
That's a spoiler alert as to what they're able to do, which annoys me whenever I'm in Final Fantasy XIV and that doing. Anyway, let us
Spirit unification!
go about things in an orderly fashion. I'll take
Epic Dragon Formation!
I'm up! Arcane Gale! Now!
This one's mine! Let's do it! Break!
An opening!
It's my turn.
I'll shred you to pieces! Here's our chance!
An opening! It's my turn! Get back!
And that's
Everyone
that
okay?
battle. Very simple. Phew, it's already sundown. Perfect timing, Raquel's just ahead. That's where that blonde student of yours is from, right? Oh, you mean Ash? Yeah. I actually thought about bringing him with me, but good call, even though I'm sure he would have been happy to come with. You never want to give one of your students preferential treatment. Well, that's part of it, it's just, I just feel like there's something dangerous about him. Dangerous? Don't get me wrong, he's top of the class in terms of potential and natural talent. He's smart, athletic, capable of doing anything he puts his mind to. Yeah, he can be a bit of a provocateur, but he's also a good communicator. He can gain your trust before you know it. People at school and his acquaintances from the cult all agree on that. It's just, he's like a knife out of its sheath. Oh, that's a good way of putting it about it, so actually. I'm sure you know this already, but during the Civil War, Ash gathered his friends and defended Raquel from armed raiders. He was brilliant and thorough, and downright ruthless when he had to be. Once it was all over, a whole lot of people wanted to recruit him. In fact, that's why Tova and I invited him to join the guild. We wanted to see what this dangerous young man could do. Of course, Tova would try to recruit Ash, that just makes perfect sense, and, oh. Honestly, the kid kind of reminds me of him. Crow, I mean. I mean, he was never half as angry as Ash, not openly. But he was hiding it away, trying to keep up the facade that he was just a regular student. But I could see that anger back when we were testing the first Arcus and we were constantly banging heads because of it. Angelica. Wow, that takes me back. But over time he started to soften, little by little. To begin, when he spent time with Toa, George and such a ceremony. And it continued when he was a second year, when he met you and your classmate. So don't worry about Ash. He's in good hands. Yours. I think you're giving me a little more credit than I deserve here. Honestly, he's not the only one I'm worried about. It's all my students. Yuna, Kurt, Altina, Muse. I want them all to shape each other and help each other grow like the original Class 7 did for me. If I can help them get to that point, I'll consider my job done. Aww, that's so sappy. I really think your guidance will do Ash some good. Just keep watching over him and Muse too. Muse's the girl with the mint green hair, right? There's something about her. Something unusual. Seems like you know her pretty well, Angelica. What's the story there? Her grandfather, Count Igor, and my father are close. I've known her family since I was just a girl, and it's been a while since we've seen each other. Though I am happy to hear that she grew so close to Princess Alphen during their shared time at St. Astaria. And what providence that after she left, she came to join you and Toa at the branch campus. We are truly blessed. Blessed. Right. That's quite a non-answer there, but I'll leave it be. I said exactly what I meant to say. She may be sweet as candy, with a mind of unfathomable depth and beauty, but remember, she's still just a 16-year-old girl. Yeah. So play along with her, but try not to get played. Be there for her where I couldn't. That's my request. Of course. Just like any of my other students. I'll keep an eye on her and help whenever she needs me. That's the spirit. And look at that, there's Raquel, shall we? Yeah, let's go. Oh, one thing before I actually carry on, I should really just show off that Angelica has emblem, which is nice and all. Yay, emblem, I love emblem, woo. But it's an emblem EX. Damn it. Which means we can't even look at it in the menu. Oh no, we can, I forget that you can. Emblem in Trails of Cold Steel 3 and 4. I actually highly recommend this if you happen to be needing to have your health boosted up very quickly, as the first ability is a HP, EP and CP regenerate on the field. That's kind of cool. You also get a raised stats with Battle Begin, similar to the Beowulf one, and it increases the dropped items. So if you are trying to grind some items that are a little bit on the rarer side, then this is a great quartz for that. As the third ability though, I mean, I'm glad the first ability is where it is, because it does mean that if you do happen to get your hands on the Emblem Quartz, congratulations, you now have a self-heal outside of battles continuously. And meanwhile, I'm not a fan of Sirius being the one equipped onto Sarah, because it just doubles down on things, but 4, which we can't actually equip right now, but we can take a look at. It increases damage to enemies with status effects, so the damage is increased by 40%, attacks crafts inflict seal, currently at 20%, and break damages are increased by 50%. Whoopee! So that's kind of nice. We can't edit their movesets at all at this point, but that's because the game does not want us to do so. Let us head into Raquel once again, but now it's at night, which means all the fun that's going to be there. Meanwhile, quite a literal meanwhile occurs. Whoopee! Meanwhile, back at the train, I'm saying meanwhile way too many times, I should start taking shots for that. Meanwhile, someone finally, some store nearby me, like, finally, he's going to buy alcohol. Well, get his wallet yet. Understood. Regarding Angelica, tell her to come by tomorrow morning. Of course, I'll let her know when she comes back. My word, she's the same as ever, but now Schwarzer too? Attempting to venture out alone at night with Jaegers lurking around every corner? Haha, yeah, but it's totally something he'd do, you know? But he's got those two of him, so we probably don't need to worry. Meanwhile, Class 7, just listening in, the pesky fucks that they are. Hey, was that? Yes, most likely. Again. Damn you, Ween. Why must you leave us at a time like this? Of course, naturally, Ash
so damn obvious.
Notices that one of the bikes are gone.
It's easier if he ain't around anyway.
Heading off on our own, are we?
And Muse is there keeping an eye on Ash.
Yuna and the others should be here soon. An adventure like this would be much better with friends, don't you agree?
And they plan to leave.
You little... Your mask keeps slipping, by the way. But you know that, don't you? Yeah, this is all part of your plan.
Ash has Muse figured out to some extent.
I'm a member of Class 7. Nothing more, nothing less.
Of course.
I heard you complaining about Instructor Rean and thought you might want a friendly ear. Come now, we have a strategy to devise.
Ooh, it's 10 o'clock in the morning now, and we've been streaming for almost 2 hours. Woo. Maybe a third hour? Just like a third hour of war, I want to hang myself. No. Okay, well, I'm joking on there. Anyway, so different at night. Raquel has all the entertainment you could ever indulge in. I'd say it holds up perfectly well against the entertainment districts in the Republic and Crossbow. Don't tell me that's all you did when travelling the continent. Actually, don't. Let's focus on the Jaegers. We know that multiple witnesses have come forward with sightings in the city. It could be those purple Jaegers, or Nihog. Well, not even just those, we've got 4 in total. Red Constellation and Sapphire are also possible. Let's start investigating the more crowded spots and keep at it from there. And where's that crowd? And where's there's a crowd, there's beer! Wait, you're down to drink now, right? Let's up the clubs and casinos and... Oh, you're worse than I ever was. Haha, let's go then. We should check out places that stood out during the day. And that's not all. Yeah, that guy. Could give him a word or two. I'm doing for a nice talk with that informant. And so, a series of red exclamation marks are now scattered around Raquel. First and foremost, this group of people here. It's all good, newcomers just pay a one-time 1,000 mirror fee. Oh, that's alright, there's somewhere else I'd like to go. Let's go, sir, the girls are waiting. Yeah, let's go. Hey. Screw them. Our club is 1,000 times better. I didn't see him during the day. Excuse me. What's up? We're not young man about Jaegers. Oh, yeah, I think they were shooting at each other the other day. It was Nihog and someone else. They were always going at it. You could hear the commotion all the way from here. Thank the goodness it was late at night. That does sound tricky. It'll quiet down eventually. Don't worry about it too much. I don't think it'd spill names just like that. I had a similar commotion during the day, actually. It sure is a lively sea at night. I've got a feeling we'll finally get some answers. Well, anyways, going over here, there's this lady. No, pardon me. Hello, handsome. Oh, so you already got escorts for the night. No, they aren't escorts. Don't let him get you down. I've never seen a beauty like you care to spend the night with me. Angelica trying to bed a person? Really? Angelica, what is wrong with you? Anyway, guess I'll be the one to ask. And so Sarah asked about the Jaegers. Oh, they come by the club sometimes, yeah. We have a VIP room they usually like to use, and we don't mind them either. Last week we had 3 of them swing by. The owner said they belong to Sephir. There we go. 3 of them. The name must be. I haven't seen them since. Maybe they went to another club. Still, this is good to know. Thank you. By the way, you should have a little more confidence in yourself. A flower like you is always the most vibrant when in bloom. Okay. I'll work my hardest. Why are you trying to recruit more girls for your fan club? You know what though? I'll let Angelica slide a little bit here on this one. Boosting someone's confidence? That's cool. No, do that. Too many people in today's age have too many poor confidence issues and low self-esteem issues. Just straight up. Even I do at times. Anyway, we can talk to Sister Olfo again. Oh, you're Ash's? Yeah, I'm his instructor. Instructor, is Ash doing well? Well, I know that he's doing well, but I can see that you're worried. It seems like you've known him for quite a while. Well, not that long. I only came here just before the Civil War. But as you may know, Ash is, well, Ash. He doesn't really take care of himself. It's been a while since he lost his mother. I'm glad he made it into a prestigious school, but at the same time, I'm worried because I can't keep an eye on him. Fair enough. Wow, he's a lucky guy. I understand. I have similar worries. But he seems to be enjoying school. He'll find his way someday. All I can do is guide him in the right direction. I see. That's a small relief, at least. Thank you, instructor. Saying of which, were you looking for info on Jaegers? Do you know something? I actually saw some Jaeger-type people in town today. They wore normal clothes, but they seemed a little different. I see. Do you know where they may have went? That I don't know. But it looked like they were heading out of town. And it sounds like they weren't staying here. Because if they were, they must certainly be spending the night with a beautiful lady like yourself. Oh, we've got a bashful one here. These sisters really just get me. Oh god, Angelica, why? Ignoring what my colleague said. Thank you, that was very helpful. Oh, really? I'm glad I could help. Please update me about how Ash is doing from time to time. Yes, of course. See you later, sister. Let's meet again when Adios isn't watching. Oh god, Angelica, why do you have to be this way? Anyways, we successfully drag Angelica out of this place, because, let's face it, we're gonna have to. And our next location is Hermit, once again. Woo! Hello to you again, Julia. Hello, what will it be? Good evening, I'm looking for something that's not on the menu. Preferably you. Angelica's just gonna help every single woman in this place. Sorry, Julia, she's always like this. Oh, are you two acquainted? Then why haven't you introduced me to her? Why would I? I've been coming here for a while. Hee, so we're here helping me out with a jam once. If she's the one asking, I'll answer anything. Well, you seem to know why we stopped by. That suddenly makes things easier. And the circumstances I explained to Julia and asked about the Jaegers. So it was the Jaegers you were investigating. I didn't want Ash involved in something dangerous, so that's why I didn't say anything earlier. Alright then, 2 big shots were here just the other day. The Sangri, Noga, and Blitz from Red Constellation. Fuck. Here's a standard reaction that you may want to have. Shirley, Orlando, and Gareth. We ran to Shirley in St. Ark. I didn't think she'd be here. Lovely. Let's just hope the duo is on vacation. I do see the Red Constellation drinking here from time to time, but it's been a while since I saw them last. You be careful too, Sarah. Well, that's all the information we're going to be getting at this current time. What an unexpected source. Yeah, the nightlife here sure brings its share of surprises. Let's go everything we know somewhere else. And so they head to part of the street nearby to them, actually, not that far away, just a little bit around the corner. The corps are in the city, but that's the most I've got. Nihog, Sephir, the Red Constellation, it's almost like they're on rotation. That purple corpse is the most mysterious of them all. They may never have set foot in Raquel. Sarah, of course, probably has an idea as to who they are already by now. Instructor, you got something in mind? No, I'm just mulling over the possibilities. It could be anyone. Enhanced Jaegers from the Society, which would be kind of silly if there's no constellation anyway. A squad from the Intelligence Division in disguise, or even a disbanded escort fleet. Disbanded escort fleet? I've heard about that. They're disbanding actual Sea Jaegers, huh? It'd be nice if we had something more decisive. Like someone from a person who's in direct contact with them. Someone with connections. Do you think anyone like that exists? If you mean an informant, then you have your pick of the litter in Raquel. Yeah, we ran into one earlier today. I'm thinking you might have contact with Nihog. I shouldn't have drank this much. Why, speaking of said informant. Well, I done make Mira this good every day. Gotta use it while I still got it. If only near blank was open, I can still test my luck at the casino by walking in the opposite direction. And conveniently bumps into Rean. Hey, nice to see you again. I'm sure the drinks you bought with the mirror selling out ash tasted real good. What you saying, Ashen Chevalier? Whoa, you're the Purple Lightning, and you're from House Wagner. Oh yes, we've met a few times before. How do you know who I was, just from my face? It's a very distinguished face there, Joker. But anyway, oh, you're just a hell of a source's mirror for me. And you're both so beautiful. I'd sure give anything to get to know you better. What? Is that a super hot babe standing naked over there? Oh, for fuck's sake. Rean looked a little bit. Oh, I'm not going to fall for that. But Angelica falls immediately. Where is she? Where? And damn it, he's off on the one. After him! I still don't see a naked girl anywhere. Well, I mean, you could always take your clothes off and look in the mirror. He's such a snake. You two don't fall for the oldest trick in the book. Sorry, he got me for a split second. Gee, that was a horrible attack on my very soul. Oh, Angelica. And he leaps through a window. Oh, what? Anything goes now. Meanwhile, two people having a bit of a lovely time in a bed. Ah! Thieves! Whoa! What are you? Go back to flooding with each other. Sorry, I'm from the Bracer Guild. Excuse me. Ciao, cutie. Oh! Blushes. Hey! Mary Shell. Is it just Mary? It doesn't matter, that's just a random NPC. But anyway. And so, they chase after the guy in Machination Eclairs, including running into several people. And while they're in the chaos of running around, he gets out of the building. Phew, I finally lost them. Time to get back to the hideout and lay low for a bit. Gee, I wonder who he's going to run into now.
Mirror device, activate.
We know who it is, game.
She's hot.
And Claire throws a screen around a mirror at him. It's mirror. And that's all it takes to knock him down.
This is a surprise.
Is that a mirror device?
Huh. So you're in town.
Yes. Off duty, of course.
Hence why she's back in her Coastal 2 outfit. Whoopee! That's a nice outfit too.
Major Claire!
Nice.
It's nice to see
you. You sure look good in civilian clothes.
Good evening, Rean. And to you two as well, Sarah, Angelica. I stopped your perpetrator here, but maybe I overdid it a tad?
He had it coming. After that, everyone went to the pub near the station and traded information over dinner. Yay, dinner, woo. It's nice to have a good, balanced diet. I'm not one to talk, but that's because of various health-related things that occurred. So it's not related to the RMP. Correct, I have some personal matters to attend to, so I'll be returning to the capital tomorrow. I'm in the city to enjoy some leisure time at the casino and theatres. Yeah, right, that doesn't sound like you one bit. More like you're here on your own to follow up on the Jaegers, to help out the branch campus or Milliam, I'm sure. Major, a sullen frown upon the lips of a woman is beautiful in its own way. Again, rather poetry there. Yet I would much rather see your stunning smile. Stop hitting on her! I understand the government's intent. So long as the branch campus is here, however, the government doesn't have any reason to worry about the state of the Lemaire province. I know you're on break, but what would you say to cooperating on this matter? Rean. You're right, now isn't the time to work separately. Tomorrow is the start of the Imperial Provisional Council too, so it would be nice to have some help. I'll tell you what the RMP currently have on file. In return, tell me what you know. Is that fair? And so, a trading of information occurs. Fair enough. To start, a few members of Sephir are hanging around. Red Constellation 2, they've got about a medium-sized crew. Seems like that one enforcer in the society brought them with her. Yeah, surely. The Sanguine Ogre. From what we understand, Red Constellation was last spotted a few days ago. Sephir, on the other hand, has been seen more frequently. We also have reason to believe the Red Constellation is camping nearby. And the same for Nihog and an unidentified group of purple Jaegers. So even you don't know who they are. Hard to imagine the Intelligence Division drawing a blank. I'm sure the Intelligence Division already knows. I believe they just won't tell anyone outside of a Pacific Circle. What I can confirm is they have no relation to the Silver Whale. In fact, it's more likely they were hired as Marquis Ballard's and Clayson Coe's private army. I see. So Hugo's family is involved in this. Well, Clayson Coe has become a real powerhouse in recent years. Marquis Ballard has been known to do whatever he so pleases. Supposedly he's pushing to become the next Duke, Kyan. I've noticed he's been giving orders to Brigadier General Badias as though he owns the man. Oh, Ballard, you don't own people of different skin colours. He's also one of the reasons the canyon has gone neglected. Bet the Imperial government would just love to use that so they can swoop in and start barking out their own orders, just like they did in Sutherland. Would anyone mind if I summarise where we currently stand? We have 4 known Jaeger groups roaming the area. Hello Sephir, hello Red Constellation. Red Constellation has connections to the society. Someone we don't know's hired Sephir. Then you got Nihog. And an unidentified 4th group's in corpse in purple. Let's put aside Sephir's deal for the moment. Have we confirmed if either Nihog or the Purple Corpse were also hired help? I'm not certain Nihog is indeed hired help, but those Purple Jaegers, they felt like they had some kind of obsession, passion that comes from something more personal than a contract. Sephir and the Red Constellation were opposing each other in Sutherland. Purple Jaegers and Nihog are similarly in opposition, then could there be some teamwork going on? Some enemy of my enemy is my ally deal? It would explain why Sephir and the Red Constellation haven't been moving. They could be waiting for the opening act of sorts to finish. That's a good way of putting it. Maybe we should look into this a little more. Don't forget our earlier lead. Flashback to once Miguel was a bit more aware of his senses. I didn't know the Icy Maiden was with you. I won't want to hide anymore. Do your worst. Give me a break. I could turn you into the guild, you know, but I'd rather ask you some questions. If you don't like that, we can also let Brigadier General Badias and the Naval Fortress keep you company. You make for some prime suspicious activity when the Imperial Provisional Council is about to take place. I can escort him to the RMP, in which case interrogation will take place in Ordis or the capital's HQ. Well, this is bad news for him. Fine, I just need to spill, right? It's not like I've got anything good to share. Then share it. I am an informant. I can't just give it to you. If you really want it. What do you want? Mirror? New info? I want all 3 of you to step on me! Oh, good lord, he's a Redditor. How could I? That old man was a real perv. I'm sure he would have been thrilled to see you in your uniform and boots, Major. That's not something I feel comfortable knowing. Some people do like a woman in uniform. It is a thing. At least his fetish worked to our favour. We know where to go next. The high-end club Neur Blanc and members-only casino Alicia. The two places where Sephir and Raquel Station were last spotted. It's worth noting that Neur Blanc and used to have other clubs in the capital and Crossbow. So I might be getting the pronunciation wrong, but yes, indeed, there was a version of it in Ashore. They were once owned and operated by the Raquel Station for some extra cash. I'm sure those were some squeaky clean storefronts. The rights were sold after the Civil War before the military could seize them. It may be worth looking into the chance they're still connected. Let's explore the options we have for now. Alright, so we'll go to the club and play with a few girls, chat them up, then we'll swing by the casino and ask the bunny girls to be my new cuddle bunnies. Pardon me, and no, Angelica. You're way too used to playing around. Well, I'm in favour of hitting the club first. How would you like to accompany us, Claire? I'd be happy to. I'm not used to exploring the nightlife, so if only you could show me what it's all about, Sarah or Angelica. That's all I've ever wanted, my dear. Come, we'll have ourselves a champagne tower. Hey, don't lump me in with her. Eventful evening to be had for sure. As Claire joined the trio, they began to begin around 8 PM. The night was suddenly going to prove an interesting one. And Claire has joined our party in a bit more of a semi-nice state here. Although we're going to get this as the graphic, she is in a different outfit. So again, Claire reacts. It's just giving a diva and all that. Wait, is this fucked over my other stuff? I hope not, but anyway. So yeah, now we have Claire in our party. Woo! Once again, I am just going to quickly save. I'm not ending it, but I am going to do the whole be right back thing because I need the toilet. So I will be back in a minute or two. Oh god, the Star Wars fans being idiots again over the next canon that's been revealed. And we are back. And I am concerned for the well-being of several people, as per usual, when female characters get revealed for their games that they enjoy. Like on No Starbow. Hey-hoes! Let us head on out. And before we do anything else, Ikaru's mod has a side quest. Yeah, how lovely. Yang, something's wrong. He left the Kleistmore a long time ago. You know, with the negotiations happening so late at night, it's only about an hour away by old car. It shouldn't take him this long. Seems like something happened. We want to check it out? Don't even need to ask. Is something wrong? Oh, I saw you guys earlier today. We're with the military academy. We came here for our foot exercises. I'm technically a bracer. What's going on here? A bracer? I haven't seen one of you in a long time. I had heard that students from the branch campus of a famous military academy had come here for field exercises. Well, you're close. We're affiliated with them. If there was anything we can do to help, would you tell us what's going on? Well, my brother, the manager here at Ikaru's cart, hasn't come back yet. He went to Orders to talk business with a new mall. He should have been back by now, but we're afraid he might have gone into an accident. Stop, Yang! I see. Understood. Well, it is getting late. This is worrisome. From Orders to here, that's quite a distance. We need to continue our investigation, but we'll let you decide, Ring. If you accept this quest, you'll be able to visit the Canyon Road at night. And indeed we shall. Would you allow us to help? Though, considering the circumstances, I don't know how much help we can be. Thank you. Thank you. We've been fighting a lot lately, but he is my friend and her immediate family. Alright, leave it to us. Now that it's decided, let's go! Yeah, to the West Gate, right? And Night Rider has started. It's a simple quest, we just have to head out onto the road and fight a thing. Woo, the canyon road at night. Look at the orbital lamps doing their job. Lighting up the road. Doesn't stop monsters being on there, but it is what it is, you know? Well, there goes the sun. Doo 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 doo. I know there are orbital lights out here, but this isn't going to be easy. Let's first check and see if the truck made it to Canyon Road. Once we get closer, we can contact the field exercise camp. Damn it! Give me a break here. Oh man, if only Yang were here right now. It appeared that there's a sound in the distance. Maybe it won't take us as long as I thought. It sounded like that voice was just off the road, and in some sort of trouble. What are we waiting for? Let's find him. Am I imagining things? I swear I felt another presence. So there may be something else around other than just the person that's broken down. Actually, we should probably...
Let's get going.
Yes!
And the game's devoted to Claire being in the sidecar.
The moon is so beautiful.
Beautiful, she says. It's like the night was made for the two of us.
Oh, and
Or not. Try not to forget why we're here.
And why it's the person that we were needing to get to. A damn old piece of crap. What am I doing blaming the truck? It's my fault for trying to cheap out on maintenance. Yang warned me and everything. Are you okay? Whoa, wait, who are you? I'm a bracer, the others are other things. We ran into your friend and sister at Icarus Mart and they told us to find you. So here we are. Oh, well, you're certainly getting me out of a bind. I was hoping to save my tyres a bit of wear, so I tried to take a shortcut. That was all well and good till I hit a rock and my engine crapped out. Seriously, driving out here at night is already dangerous, but going off-road is practically suicide. And that's why the lights aren't just guideposts, but a monster deterrent as well. Truck's not completely busted, is it? Maybe I can help. That presence again! Everyone move! I dropped my guard. Below us! And from under the ground! It's a giant worm! Ah! Eek! That's some sort of abyss worm. Thanks for the info there, Sarah. Must have been after the truck. Seems we're not getting out of here without a fight. Yeah, let's do this! And the various ways of saying yeah! Or bring it! Or other things.
That's a strong one. Let's kick its ass.
A great abyss! We don't really have much CP on Rean at this very second.
Get back!
Oh, they're coming back.
Now!
This one's mine.
It's my turn! Yeah!
Oh wait, no, I want to use, Oh yeah, we have perfect order as well. Do we go for the critical 5% or delay 60%? You know what? No, let's salvage.
Into formation!
We'll just do that, accelerate.
Yeah!
It keeps everything going properly. Let's flash.
This one's on the house.
There's not really many other battles in this bit, so
An
I'm going to
opening!
choose the CP when it comes to Sarah, Angelica, and Claire. Frigid rain or more mirage. Oh, and for the record, if you want to look at the health, here it is, 54,829. Weakness of earth and wind, and water doesn't do as much. But we can freeze it. 50, it has a 50 on the efficiency, so that's not too bad.
Shatter!
So it kind of cut. Yay, we got the freeze! Perfect.
How's this? Break!
An opening!
Let's go! Get back! Now!
This one's mine.
Yay! Instant repaired. Woo!
Get back!
I love it when
It's
that
down!
happens.
This one's mine.
Let's do it! How's this?
Now! An opening!
It's my turn.
Everyone, into formation!
I got this. This one's on the house. Now!
An opening!
Yes!
But we are making it so it's never getting attacked. And you know, that's a good thing. This is why Accelerate is a really good thing. As an order. As a craft, not as good, but still useful.
Get back!
Let's do it! Comes out. Right, put it in the bin. Try and put it in the bin and fail a little bit there. Trying to do it with one hand, not the wisest strategy.
How's this?
And now punch the worm in the face very hard.
Now! An opening! Go down! That went well.
Yeah, let's keep at it.
Showing that that's a bit more of a generic thing, but oh well. Diva is now level 5, which means a 5% chance of evading magical attacks, 5% chance of offensive art dealing crit damage, and it will just attack delay after time art. That's very nice. Thank you, game. Phew, that thing wasn't playing around. But between the 4 of us, it wasn't so bad. Didn't hurt that Rean was able to fight his full strength. Haha, you're gonna make me blush. She must have noticed I was suppressing my powers before. Wow, that was incredible! Thank you for... hell, I don't think I can stand up. Here, let me give you a hand. And I'll take a look at that engine. Oh wait, no I do. I make sure to have more than we can down here. After that, Angelica quickly repaired the engine. And we took the truck back to Raquel. I can't believe you took the back road at night! I always tell you this, and I don't want to say it again, but maybe it wasn't the best idea this time around? Yeah, I messed up. I wasn't well equipped either. Most importantly, I shouldn't have gone this late at night. Seriously, you're really letting that sales manager take advantage of you. I get that you want to use the mall to springboard us forward, but I think we should focus on getting along again fast. Yeah, but that would cause our sales for this month to... I mean... Thank you. If you hadn't come, I would have been swallowed whole. Thank you for saving my brother, though I suppose I should expect no less from the famous Fours or Bracer for that matter. No problem, miss. It's what we're here for. I'm just glad that you're safe. And the damage to your truck doesn't seem that bad. I think this was a good lesson for you. Please be careful from now on. I would like to thank you too. Please accept this. And we get the Knight Rider quest complete and we get Celestial Barn EX. Whoopee. Ah yes, Angelica's gonna have a CP increase because of the Emblem Quartz. I love it. It's one of my favourites. Shame I hardly ever get to use it, but regardless. Oh, I'm in the wrong way. We need to head to... Oh no, we are heading the right way because Blanc is over there. So first things first, up this way. Try and assess if anyone's actually actively here. So next on the list is Nerd Blanc. It definitely looks the part of the high-end club. I expect they have a fine selection of both wine and woman. Okay, enough of the sparkling eyes. It's my first time visiting an establishment like this. How about we start by asking the staff some questions? And out through the door... someone's there. Oh, look at that, someone's leaving. Hi, it's Marquis Ballard, of course. Drunk as fuck. And probably about to pass out. Whee! That year 1176 Grand Chardonnay was the fine. He's here. What's Marquis Ballard doing in Raquel? Thank you for choosing us as your hosts yet again. We look forward to your next visit. Oh, it was an absolute delight, my good man. I shall be back tomorrow once all that crap has been dealt with, and when I do, you may shout from the rooftops that this here is the Duke's favourite place to be. You honour us. Please take care on your way back to Ordis. Ha ha ha! Of course! And off Barky's ballad goes. That guy's supposedly the next Duke Cayenne. Shouldn't he be preparing for the Imperial Provisional Council? Contrary to his behaviour, I've heard he's proven himself to be an excellent businessman. He turned quite a profit investing in the construction of a plant from the Winehood Company. That's a surprise. It's about the only good thing he's known for. Oh yeah, I have no wire. I'm thinking like, this wire tagging its own? It's like, that's not wire, this is wireless. As a temporary family head, he's mostly known for abusing his power. Well, we'll be preparing the club for all customers. Try to have everything ready for 9 PM. Yes, sir. I need to fix my makeup. Excuse me. Good evening. Were you hoping to come inside? I'm afraid we just finished hosting a private party. We'll need a bit of time to prepare for our reopening. That's too bad. I was having to play. Do you host private events often? Not particularly. The Marquis just happens to be a frequent customer. I cannot provide many details as part of our privacy policy, but he's becoming every day recently. Every day? Very useful information will be hard to come by. Oh, my shoulder. How should we even approach the subject of the Red Constellation? No, pardon me. Now, may I ask you something, sir? Are you the Ashen Chevalier, Mr. Wien Schwarzer? Wow. Aha, you surprised me. I was hoping I wouldn't be as easy to recognize in the dark. I've developed a good eye since I started working here. You also stand out when accompanied by such lovely faces. Might I presume then that you have some interest in our old management? That obvious, huh? Wait a minute. Are you going to tell us about the ogre and her little entourage? You could take it that way, I suppose. Last time they were here was a few days ago. They should be long gone from Raquel by this point. Oh, that's a shame. Thanks for coming right to the chase. Is this an admission that they still affiliated with this location? Not in the least. They were only here to give their regards. I just thought I'd save you a bit of time. It would please me if you returned next time as a customer. It would be both an educational experience and for you and a joy to our hostesses to serve one of your status. Quite the businessman. You can count on me to come back. Excuse us. We now know for certain that Neur Blanc was once a source of income for the Red Constellation. It's hard to say if they're still feared, but that management, from my perspective, was sincere. I don't believe he was lying either. What would be the point for him? So, should we put the Red Constellation investigation on hold? I think so. We're short on time, so let's move. Next is the members-only casino Alicia, which had information on Sephir. Alright, ready when you are. Well, here's where Sephir was last spotted. In we go then. Welcome to Aisha. Would you care to show us your membership card? Nah, don't have a member card. I know we'd need a membership card. What's this? New customers? Why not register with us? It's only 1,000 mirror per person. If you want to use wedges, you can also bring friends as guests. It's not a bad price. Alright, I'll register. Please, Rean, allow the IMP to go. It's fine. He's all grown up. Let Rean show off a little for us. Oh, certainly. I was getting a card showing off. Woohoo! I'll get you set up right away! After a simple registration process, we received a membership card. And we have to pay 1,000 mirror. Straight up, it will take it from our amount. Which does mean that if you don't have 1,000 mirror, I don't know how you managed to achieve that. Can you even get in? Or are you soft-locked and you need to go into the canyon? From the time, this is probably going to be the last investigation of the night. So any last minute stuff I need to check up on in the city. Now we'll enter the casino. Oh, you're coming in? We've got 4 guests coming right in! Whoopee! Oh, this shoulder is hurting today, that's great. Don't know what I've done to it. This is really nice. Tell me about it. It's a casino, alright. Certainly right at home in the city of entertainment, and look at how crowded it is. Gee, I wonder where Sephir are. Anyway, it's a shame we don't have time to play tonight. Well, there's always next time. Haha, did you get yourself a membership already? Sheesh, you're really gonna come back, huh? Oh, and pardon me on that, Bob. Anyway, this is where Sephir was last spotted. Be careful. Right. Now, before that, we can go and talk to this guy over here. Hello there, would you like to play? You can make 100,000 mirror in a single night, you know. 100,000 mirror? And I presume someone here has? Indeed, it was just last year. We had a common individual, I shall call them, walk in with more luck than most would dream of having. They held fast to one rule: don't leave the city with a single mirror in their pocket. And so they spent everything they won and more in the club that night. That being said, they were truly in a state of regret upon waking the next morning. What a lame ending. I agree, it would have made for a better story if they had no regrets. I'm sure most have come across their share of regrets thanks to liquid courage. Alcohol. Something that people probably shouldn't drink as much as they do. Whenever you hear of someone blowing that much heart in a casino, this might be a good story for Monk. And so we got some radio material, which we can update Monk on, even though it's like the middle of the night. So anyways, that's all we can do here in the casino in terms of optional stuff. Time to head over to where Sephir are, where they're having a good old game going on. There's some crowd over by the poker table. Should we take a look? The Raquel investigation will end, should you choose to proceed, and we shall of course do so. Excuse me. Huh. And so, playing poker, it's Sephir.
Oh yeah, this hand's a beaut.
Well, ain't this a bitch? I messed up. Say, is it too late to back out on that bet?
That's unbecoming of the king, you know.
Oh, low blow.
All right, dealer, let's get this show on the road.
If you would, gentlemen, please show your hands.
Full house, read 'em and weep. So Senna's got a good hand there. Sino even. Sorry, 4 of a kind. Leonidas has a 4 of a kind, which is better. What luck they've had today. Ooh. For the love of Aeneas, you gotta take it easy on this old fart. I might have played you a little too hard on this one. A royal flush! And so, of course, Rutger wins. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Oh, wow, oh. Well, you certainly know how to bluff. You've won all the chips on the table. Sorry, but let me have this one. You still got it, boss. You've had to have been cheating, right? Where were you, Sino? I thought traps were your thing. You're young. You can bounce back with from a loss or two. What do you say? How about the winner buys the loser a drink? Damn it, get off your high horse. And so the crowd dispersed. Aren't you?
Well, hey, nice to see you again. Where'd I see you before? Sutherland? You're a sight for sore eyes, Purple Lightning.
Yeah, good to see you, Jaeger King. I'm amazed you can greet us so casually. If he's the Jaeger King, then he's Fees. You would be the head of Sephir, correct?
Long time no see, icy maiden.
Have I seen this other one around somewhere before?
You'd make any man jealous being surrounded by such beauties.
A true statement there. Damn you, Rean. Why do you get this kind of luck?
Alright. What do you say we take this little chat to that lounge by the corner? That is what you came here for, isn't it?
Straight to business, and yes please. I like that sometimes. Sometimes it's just simple. I know why you're here. Let's do the proper way of going about it. What? You didn't order a drink? The night is still young. Don't be shy about the price. It's all on me. Easy for you to say. Thanks for the offer, but we're in the middle of work. Not to mention, I don't have the balls to get drunk in front of you guys. Suppose it never hurts to be cautious. Oh, you're gonna make me cry. What my ass brings the door of one of the 4 great houses and the Icing Maiden to me? I'm not here in any official capacity. It'd be a waste not to enjoy Raquel's nightlife after coming all the way to La Mer. Fair enough. Take a load off then. By the way, I always wanted to thank you for taking care of Fee. That's not something you need to thank us for. We were classmates. Of course I did help her. Fee decided on her own to join Class 7 and become a bracer. If you've got time to thank us, then why not go talk to her? Ouch, you don't mince words, do you? It does sting a little. Still, as we told you on the Pantacle, we appreciate you looking after her. Alright, do you mind if we get back to business? You're not going to pretend it's some coincidence we saw you here, right? What are you helping the Black Workshop with? This is really nice. You don't mince words either. I like that. Why not ask a little more then? Aren't you curious about what you saw in Sutherland? Yes, the purple shadowy thing. That's definitely not a divine knight. That's Shadow. Sure, I'm curious, but will you give me an answer? Not for free. We Jaegers aren't ones to just talk to anyone. Reacting, of course, like this, because the potential of it being a gun, but no, it's Rutger, so it means that it's a deck. How about we play this? What is that? Is that a Vantage Master's deck? I think it is. We've been playing recently. Here's the real game. If you beat all of us, we might be inclined to let you in on what you want to know. That's all we have to do. You sure are a real piece of work, boss. I'm not going to back you up if you complain later. We should always give the young a fighting chance. Ugh. Don't go call my throat there a little bit. Besides, the award is always sweeter when you take it by force. So how about it, Schwarzer? That's fine, I don't mind telling you. But taking your spoils by force is the Jaeger's way through and through. Is that okay with you? Fast spectacles still won. Like father, like daughter. If that's what you want, I accept. I've played Blade, so if it's easy to pick up, I'll join in. The only problem is that I need to make my own deck from scratch. If only this was blackjack or poker. I can't make this too easy for you, Major. I've got 2 of the same deck. Seems fair enough if we use an identical set, yeah? I would say so. Let me be the judge for this. We need someone to look out for cheating. Heh, do as you like. I'll play one then. I'll play 2. How should we do the matchups? I'll go against Purple Lightning. Then I'll take the Icy Maiden. I guess that leaves me and you. Now, don't bare your fangs just yet. Save those for the game. Angelica confirmed the decks were indeed identical before allowing the games to begin. And so, a series of Vantage Master battles occur. I'll play Transmute! I'm telling you, you don't want to use that card just yet. You're good. I'll use my blades to power up and do 6 points against the Master. That was a strong move. How are you two holding up? They're both good, but the other side's pushing hard. Come on now, focus more on your own game. You don't want to miss what I'll do next. I activate the Kyria Bell card. Damage to all. Ugh, I can't lose here.
You all suck.
Hello, Ash.
What?
What on earth?
Just what are you all doing here?
We're here
You're
to
in
rescue
trouble,
you
you're
again.
in trouble, you're all in trouble.
Took us long enough to find you.
Hey, I remember you lot. See some new faces, too.
Nice to see you again, Black Rabbit.
What brings you guys here?
That's our line.
We came all this way to find you playing cards?
Yeah, what about it?
Let's talk later.
Okay then. Let me sub in for you, Fasting. I can turn your game around. You're doing subs? I know this game to some extent. I'm not quite as adept with combat calculations as you, Major, but would you mind if I took your place? Are you two serious? Phew, yeah, I've hit my limit. It's true that they most likely know the game better than us. Do you take issue with the change? I don't, personally. Nothing wrong with mixing things up. Let's see how you play. Are you two really sure? Well, this is an interesting turn of events. What say we start over with them? Why even offer when you're the one who's winning? You've been too focused on what your partners were doing. Doesn't make it as fun for me. Let's start fresh and take the game seriously this time. Alright, if you insist, I'll even let you play with your own deck if you want. I'm sticking with mine, of course. Should I keep using the A King's deck? I might stand a chance in my collection. You can use your own personal deck if you desire, or you can use the borrowed deck. I'm going to use the personal one because I like using it. Well, since you're fine with it, I'll go ahead and use my own deck. Haha! Good. Alright, ready when you are. And so, battle begins. Are they going to be okay? I don't know, but what choice do we have? Its opponent is none other than the Jaeger King. We'll simply have to wait and see. Good luck, kids. And to you as well, Ween. Alright then, let the rematch between Rutger and Rean begin! Here goes. Bring it! And we do get to sort out our deck if we decide to. He uses a beast card. So... yeah, damn it, he gets the boost. Damn the fucking crystal. Although, we do get some nice cards here, so... I'll take it. So this turn all we can do is this and attack. Pardon me. Going to need probably double check what this does. Health and move still. Not where I would want that. Actually, you can play the Blaze and immediately stun some of the Dark Home. Ooh, actually, probably should deal with that one because he can blitz again. Oh. Take out Dark Hole, that's an HP to the Master, that's on the turn. Okay, we got another blink, so that's good news. Let's maneuver this one over here to get the crystal at the very least. Oh, I don't want to kill my own thing though. Hold on, how much damage is he capable of doing? Alright, no, we'll end the time. We can win still. That one has haste, essentially. Fuck. Okay, did that. Okay. Right, we win. Let's go. Blinks meta! Woo! Oh there, look at you. And our AP is increased by 3 because we successfully defeated Rutger in the Vantage Masters situation. The Master's been defeated. Rean wins! Phew, I won. Haha, guess that does it. Yes! Congrats on the win. But Musi and Ash are still playing. What? That's all you got? Huh? What the hell? 3 vanishes for 18 points? You're killing me! How long have you been holding on to those? Don't tell me you ain't gonna say I cheated without proof, are you? It's just common sense to hold on to your best move till the very end. Ash proceeded to out-anime Zeno. Oh, I like you. And meanwhile, and that's the end of my turn. And the end of the game. I lost. I'd say using upside down 3 saw to that. You did well to think so far ahead. Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I just happen to have good draws. The fate that does occur when it comes to card games sometimes is that, well, sometimes you get lucky on your draws. Sometimes you don't. It's how it is. So everyone won. Yay! I'm surprised they were all able to make a comeback. Each of them displayed an impressive amount of strategy. Ash probably cheated, but at least he's good enough to hide it. I'll be. Didn't think all 3 of us would slip up. Guess I really am getting old. It doesn't feel like we've won. Not only did my students have to come in and save me, but you gave me a second shot when you were winning. Yeah, but a win's a win. I keep my promises.
Time for your reward. I'll answer a few questions for you. That thing I showed you is called Zector. Sorry, that's the most I'm gonna say on that one.
TLDR is a Divine Knight. You mean the one we saw at Sutherland? Sector. Feels like a suitable name for a Divine Knight. Here's what else I want to know. Clearing Sephir, I noticed 4 groups in action. That makes you, the Red Constellation, Nihog, and an unidentified group of Purple Jaegers. What's everyone's objective here? Keep it going, straight shooter. Figured you'd ask. Each corp has different objectives, but you could break it down to 2 sides. On one side you got the Red Constellation, those Purple Jaegers. On the other side you got us and Nihog. They were hired by the government. government hired Jaegers? Yes, you know, they would do that sometimes. That does clear things up. And the teams are about in line with what we expected. Just make sure Sephiroth and Nihilego are on the same side. But you weren't hired by the government, right? Exactly. We got similar interests, so we're choosing to back them up. I'll bet you already know who hired us, and you probably already know the Red Constellation is siding with the Society. Which brings us to what you don't know. The identity of the Purple Jaegers.
Surely you've realized who they are by now, Sarah Valestein. The dead soldiers who, even after losing the Northern War, couldn't throw their
mobile
pride
game, by the
away.
way. It's really bad.
The deserters from the Northern Jaegers.
The Northern Jaegers.
Are they?
They're a large-scale Jaeger Corps, which was based in the former North Ambria state.
I was afraid of this.
Sarah.
Hey, hold up!
We won, and you're not giving us jack besides a name and who's backing who?
What can I say? We're fine with letting a little secret slip out here and there. But you ain't earned more than that.
Fair enough.
I think that's plenty for now.
And Rutger fills in his hand 3 cards.
Screw off.
I knew it.
Basically, he would have easily beaten Rean. He let him win.
I will say, though, those were some solid matches. See you again soon.
This was fun. Later.
Bye, Rutger. We'll see you
Should
before
the
we get to
chance
the point in
come,
the prologue.
Let's play again.
Oh, my birthday, a little soon then. Oh well. He just leaves the cards there. Look at his cards. That was his hand. He got dealt lethal damage to this combination. And he would have been free to play them at the end. He was going easy on us. That goes here and this goes there. I see. What? Look at his master. Was he cheating too? I don't think he was. He's just that good. Well played, Jaeger King. Well, as he said, a win is a win, and we got some answers. Didn't sound like much, but what he said spoke volumes. Should be proud, Rean. You too as well, Muse and Ash. Aw, thank you. Heh, no prob. I should have said it first. Thanks for helping me. But you will explain why you were in a casino unsupervised, I'm sure. Oh dear, I've suddenly become lightheaded after such an intense match and cannot speak, as Muse is speaking. Oh wait, we're only here because... Okay, we're just as guilty. At least they were able to help the instructor. Perhaps I should practice vantage masters in my spare time. Yeah, then I wouldn't job you out like we did in the previous part. Fucking hell. You don't get free pass because you know how to play a card game. Certainly you're a bunch that Rean has to babysit sometimes, but regardless, Class 7 proving to be of value once again. It is no 10:30 at night.
Unacceptable.
Exactly my opinion there, Michael. They shouldn't just leave. You have acted without leave again and again. Why suddenly did you feel it was necessary to chase after Instructor Schwarzer? We have no excuses, indeed. Major, I've already given them a harsh warning. I think maybe that might be enough. Silence! This is my task as commanding officer. Disregarding the rules and sneaking out is unacceptable. To make sure that's clear, I'm going to drill it into your skulls from now till lights out. But staying up too late is terrible for my complexion. Hey, we're all wiped out, so could you just keep it short? Striking a nerve at this time, Ash. Not a wisest decision. Well, while Michael shouts at them a whole bunch, it's a shame, but I suppose it is what it is. Hey, a little tough love every now and then might do them some good. It just feels wrong. I mean, they're the reason we got that info from the Jaeger King. You can worry about the punishment some other time. Right now, we should be focusing on what we learned. Yeah. We're dealing with a bunch of unit of Northern Jaegers, people of the Annex North Ambria. It's been half a year since the annexation at the end of the Northern War. Most of the Northern Jaegers were drafted into the Imperial Army. Still, a large number of them went AWOL. That's why until now they were believed to have fled to the Midwest. I never thought we encountered them here in Lemaire. Given that they were wearing new gear, do you think the Society is backing them? Well, they seem to be on the same side of the Red Constellation, so it's a possibility. Damn, this is turning into a real headache. By the way, anyone else surprised to hear that the Empire hired Nihilego? They didn't share that information with the RMP. But I hear that intelligence division often hires Jaegers for their black ops. The editor should be able to shine some light on that if we ask him tomorrow. That's enough, without. You may be off duty, but it's not your place to collect classified government information. Try to remember that you are the foremost representative of the Railway Military Police. Forgive me. A message came in from HQ. You're to be in Heimdall by sunrise. As for the rest of you, you may depart tomorrow morning. It's already late after all. Sheesh, I know it's his job to be stone-faced, but would it kill him to lighten up a little? He's pretty sweet when it comes to his students, really. It's true, he's stuck serving two masters, but he really does try. Seriously, you should have seen him when he first died. He's softened up quite a bit. Is that so? Okay, we'll share the information we learned today with all the relevant parties. Instructor Sarah, Major Claire, why don't you two take the guest room for tonight? Very well, thank you for your hospitality. That's our tower, always ready for anything. Oh, you're too kind. Angie, why don't you bunk with me? Of course, I'm always happy to share your bed. I think Tara was assuming a separate bed would be used, but okay, Angelica, you do you. Moonshine down! The moon is out a full moon tonight. Oh, why did I just say moonshine? Oh yeah, because Kingdom Hearts. I need to play Kingdom Hearts more. It's fun and nostalgic. And so the students are rightfully in bed asleep, hopefully. Of course Ash isn't, because someone has to be awake at this time. Or maybe he's fallen asleep or sat up. Z. Amanda can fall asleep so quickly. They say it's proof you're a good soldier if you can sleep when you're told. I bet they've got a lot to talk about. It's the first time in a year they've seen each other, just like me and the rest of Class 7. The moon's out tonight, maybe I'll go get some fresh air. I'll be leaving early tomorrow too, so I need to make sure I'm not up too much longer. And so we've got multiple things we can do. I'm going to cheekily use this time. Actually, no, wait, no, I'll do that once we've got Class 7 with us again, just to make sure they're also refreshed.
Why?
Heading along this way.
Something like that.
So someone outside? These voices don't sound like students. It seems like there's someone there. Should I check? Yes, let's go outside and check.
That's enough, Claire. Though you have the Chancellor's protection, your actions today are only going to come back to bite you.
You don't understand, Michael.
Rean trying to retreat and...
Show yourself!
That was careless of me. Forgive me, I didn't mean to overhear. Rean. Schwarzer, I don't appreciate you eavesdropping. I've said my piece, but I advise you to really think this over. Unless you want what happened 10 years ago to shackle you forever. I'm really sorry. I just came out for some air. Well, I've got an early morning tomorrow, so I should probably... Rean. Can we talk? Just for a little while? I want to continue our previous conversation. And we might as well do so in the light of the moon. Of course. You can tell me anything.
Michael, Major Irving, is my cousin. He was born Michael Revelt.
I see now. You two do seem rather close.
We were, once. But 10 years ago he took his mother's surname, and abandoned the name Revelt. It was after I had the man who took my family away executed. That man was my uncle. His father.
Messy family drama, whoopee! What happened? Backstory time.
Perhaps you're familiar with the Revelt Company? They're known for making musical instruments. Well, they were originally located in St. Arc. My father was the president, and my uncle the vice president. The company was doing well. But more importantly, our family was happy.
Yay! And then a car crash happened.
Until an horrible car accident. There weren't many of them on the roads back then. A stolen truck crashed into us. Then its driver disappeared into the night. In the end, they never found him. It became a cold case. My parents and my little brother died in that accident. But by some miracle, I survived. And my uncle's family took me in. After my father's death, my uncle took control of the company. Though I was grateful to him for taking me in, I couldn't help but ask myself, why was I the only one to survive?
Yay! Survivors Guild! Woo! Actually, no, that's not something to celebrate.
Soon after that, while looking through my father's things, I found the account books. Flipping through them, I noticed something strange. The Revolt Company prided itself on offering high-quality, carefully crafted instruments at an affordable price. But certain entries showed unbelievable spikes in profits. I had a feeling something was wrong, so I looked a little deeper. Each account book I read put things in starker relief. At last, I realized what my uncle had been doing right under my father's nose. He was making a fortune selling cheap, mass-produced instruments from abroad under the Revolt Company name. He even had the gall to commission a product he could sell as Maestro class to scam people out of even more money. I knew Father must have noticed his brother's wrongdoing and planned to question him. But before he could, the accident took his life.
How convenient.
When I confronted my uncle about this, he was surprisingly candid. You've got no proof, and if you did have any, I've got several powerful nobles ready to back me up should it come to that. Even if you talk, the most suspicious part of that accident is that you're the lone survivor. Good luck getting anyone to listen to you. I was angry, yes. But more than that, I was heartbroken. I didn't know what to do with myself. Until he showed up.
I was a friend of your father's in military school. I thought the accident seemed peculiar. Do forgive me for allowing you to suffer for so long on your own.
Somehow, he knew the truth behind the accident. But the fact that I knew took him aback for a moment. Until he said,
You have a gift, enhanced cognition. It allows you to grasp every detail, great or small, of any given situation in an instant. It must have awakened during the accident. I was going to mete out the murderer's punishment myself, but I've changed my mind. You have the means and the ability. Why not use them to avenge your family?
Fair enough.
I was petrified when I heard this, lost. All I could see were the smiling faces of my parents and my beloved little brother. That's when I decided to take His Excellency's advice. I gathered every last scrap of evidence I could find against my uncle. I laid everything bare. The plot, the motive, the cover-up, the perpetrator. I had too much evidence to be silenced. I made my voice louder and louder until it reached Marquis High-Arm's ears. Soon after, the nobles protecting my uncle stepped aside. My uncle's judgment was swift, harsh, and fair. He was put to death for his actions. But it came at a price. I lost my family and my hometown. As soon as the company was in my control, I gave the rights to a longtime employee.
As you do.
All so I could enroll in the military academy, suggested by His Excellency. All so I could enroll in Thor's.
Claire. I finally understand. both why you hold Chancellor Osborne in such high regard, and why once in a while I see sadness in your eyes. And it seems to me like Major Michael is worried about you. His tone may have been harsh, but it came from a place of concern.
You're right. It was sheer coincidence that we both joined the RMP. But he's always looked out for me, both as a superior officer and as a colleague. Not that I've ever felt like I deserved it. I gave in to my desire for vengeance and mercilessly sent my own uncle to his death. 10 years ago, my aunt and my cousins cursed my name as I robbed them of the man they loved. I imagine they must still hate me for what I did.
Well, you did get consumed by revenge! Usually that never goes well. I don't think so. Not exactly. At the very least, it's clear that Major Michael really does care about you. Everyone who knows you well, even Instructor Sarah, who isn't your biggest fan, respects you too much to hate you. Miriam and Major Lecter, Elise and Princess Alphin, Yuna, the original Class 7, and me of course, we all hold you in the highest regard.
Rean. You really are too kind. To be perfectly honest, you remind me of my brother.
What was his name?
Emile. His name was Emile.
Just put a Y on it and it could be Emily.
If he were alive, I think he'd be about your age.
Stop substituting breeding for your dead brother, Claire, you weirdo. Anyway. And a kiss on the cheek. I ship it. Well, no, I consider the idea of shipping it, and then Coastal 4 happened.
Thank you for hearing me out. But I think tonight is the last time I'll compare you to my brother.
Yay!
It's disrespectful. Both to him and to the man you've become. Good night, Rean. Sweet dreams.
And although I will give Falcon one thing because of Cold Steel 4, Claire doesn't get sucked into the Ween's vortex, which is good. Very good, in fact. But still, for a moment she does, as she does kiss Ween. Am I dreaming? I'm seeing things. Must have been a mirage, a trick of the moonlight. Anything else going on at this time? No, not in this car at least. In the halls, we gotta head back into the train, which requires us going in through car number 2. Which we still need to do anyway because O2-C, the room where...
I didn't know that happened.
Oh, it's B and that gets from there. Anyway.
Yeah, you and George really saved my bacon that time.
Oh, Toro and Angelica are having fun. It seems like things are going well. And no wonder they haven't seen each other for a year and a half.
Is that Rean I sense lurking out
Damn
there?
it!
Oh? Why don't you come in, silly?
Haha, looks like I underestimated you. Angelica, that's my thing. Seems like you've really been sharpening your martial arts skills, huh, Angelica? Yeah, I went and visited a bunch of different schools that have connections to Taito. I think I've pretty much packed my head full of kung fu by now. No wonder, your movements are so sharp now. You were able to meet with your master again, right? The one who first taught you Taito? Yeah, she's from Calvert, so it's pretty hard to get over there to see her. I wonder if she's a character in Daybreak. But I was able to talk with her about quite a few things while I was there, so it was a good trip. Well, I don't really understand anything about martial arts, but were you able to finish your cross-continental motorcycle trip? Nah, I haven't been able to hit everywhere just yet. Went around La Belle, went with Area, Oed, Le Mans, and Nataria. Then from there I was able to make it to the central eastern part of the continent, but Eastern Samoa is kind of a tough nut to crack. Eastern Samoa, I've only heard stories. Seems like the desertification has gotten worse and there's less and less land where people can live. That's why there's been such an influx of immigrants moving into Calvert. Actually, Master Kaifei, my teacher, is there right now. Oh, is that so? Just what I expect from the founder of the 8 Leads 1 Blade School. I asked the local guild branch out there and they said it'd take me half a year to get to the east by land. was worried about what was going on at home here too, so unfortunately I had to give up heading that way. Master Kofei said something like that in the letter he sent me. The dragon things are nearly defeated. Those were the words he used. Seems like they have a lot to deal with over there too. Maybe a game could be set over there. If the Empire wasn't in such a state, I would have loved to go there and help too. I was actually talking about this with George too. If it's even possible to use that technology to support Eastern Samoa and stop the desertification there. But once things are finally settled and done here in the Empire, it might be something for us and all you guys from Class 7 to look into. Ah, Angie. Tee, you truly are something, Angie. But you're right, we got help from a lot of people from other countries. So someday we'd have to make sure we're not just contributing to the Empire, but to the entire continent of Samoa. Now you're getting it. You gotta dream big. See, now this scene actually is nice, and I think that Angelica, if she just wasn't so horny, maybe would be a better character. You know what? You know why one of the good reasons to have the Steven Witches there in the corner? Every time Angelica opens her mouth sometimes, it's just like, oh god, I wish White the Censor would suddenly appear and just beat the crap out of her. For the record, I should not be cheering for White the Censor because they were heels. Standard wrestling logic. And of course after that, Rean told Angelica all reminisce about their school days together. Remember Cotsdale 1 and 2? Once they had finished their trip down memory lane, Rean bid them a good night and left the room. Now there is one more place for us to go, off to Deflinger Car Nimbo 3. Where Sarah is. What's the matter? Can't sleep? Well, not exactly. It's just that there's so much going on, I need to sort out all my thoughts. I know how that is. Hey Rean, how's about you have a little drink with me before bed? Sometimes a little room to breathe is all you need to sort yourself out. Here, I'll pour you a bit. This stuff will really kick you in the teeth, so you should probably just dip your tongue in it to start out. Ooh, you weren't kidding.
It's spiritus. Liquor from Northumbria. Said to be the strongest drink in the world. Guess it's kind of hard to get much stronger than 96% though.
Well, I mean, there's 97, 98, 99, and a pure 100% in the alcohol content. If I had taken a normal sip of this, I'd already be on the floor. But the sting on my tongue is turning a little sweet.
Right? I knew you'd be able to appreciate it. Never thought the day'd come when I'd get to talk with you over drinks like this. That new Class 7 of yours, they're a good bunch of kids.
Yeah, they still got a long ways to go though. I'm struggling as an instructor too. I just wish I could guide them a little better.
They're all pretty unique kids, just like you guys were. But I know things will work out for you. I mean, come on. They were all so worried about you, they ran headlong after you.
They did indeed. I'm sure they had a bit of a push from a certain someone though.
You already knew, didn't you? Who those purple Jaegers are.
Yes. What they said brought back some complicated feelings. At first I wasn't sure, but when I saw your reaction, I knew.
That's so. Guess I've still got a ways to go myself in that case.
The Northern War. Back then, during the Northern War, I couldn't do a thing. Spent all my time getting rid of all the AKisms that were let loose on the city. All the higher-ups in the Northern Jaegers, the ones who worked with Ouroboros, got away. If I captured them, Northumbria's government would have called for a ceasefire. I could have stopped the annexation.
That's a nice little scenario, Rean. But you know it's a load of bull, don't you? The annexation of Northumbria was done under the Imperial government's orders. Way I hear it, General Le Guin agreed to take the place over to keep the provincial armies from being disbanded. The outcome was decided from the start.
It was gonna get annexed no matter what, Rean. You gotta accept that. That's...
In the middle of that farce of a war, you managed to save the lives of tens of thousands of citizens. And the Jaegers you met today? I think they know that. But maybe it was impossible from the start. Fixing a country already being destroyed from within by Jaegers. You probably knew that too.
Who?
Whoopsie. Well, you see, he was
And Sarah now doesn't want to talk about it as much.
He was my first love.
Fair enough. And really? Goes Rean?
Well, actually, he was the closest thing I had to a dad. Way back during the Northumbrian disaster, when the salt pail covered so much of the Principality in a storm of salt.
Percentage chance of all Boris being behind it?
A man took in an orphaned infant. He was a former colonel in the army, and one of the people who founded the Northern Jaegers. As soon as I was old enough to understand anything, I knew that Jaegers who came back with foreign currency were considered heroes. The man who raised me was one of the leaders of the Northern Jaegers, the heroes of our homeland. I looked up to my dad more than anyone. Wanting to be just like him, I joined a juvenile Jaeger Corps at the age of 10. After a few years of harsh training, I was admitted to the main corps at the tender age of 13. It was there that I experienced my first real battle. It was hell. A field of death, where lives are tossed aside to satisfy someone else's desires. There I lived, smoke and blood painted across my body. And there I stayed, eventually becoming the Jaeger known as the Purple Lightning. But after a while, it reached a point where I couldn't take it anymore. When I was 18, I was assigned command of a squad. We had a mission near Erebonia, fighting some proxy war on behalf of the nobles.
As you do.
The enemy was Needhog. My squad was destroying them, but just when we thought victory was ours. Our efforts to avoid dragging any civilians into the fight left us open to a counterattack. We got hit hard. And then my dad showed up and saved me. Even though he was serving as the commander for the entire corps, he came to our rescue and suffered a fatal injury for it.
Do you see now? This is the fate of all Jaegers. You must think long and hard on whether you wish to continue down this path.
Meanwhile in the picture. No!
It could have been because he was once part of the Principality's army, but he was quite the gentleman. Now that I think back, he never seemed to like the fact that I became a Jaeger. Anyway, he left me with those final words and passed away in my arms. I screamed and screamed until my voice gave out, until I passed out from utter exhaustion. When I woke up, I was in an Imperial Army camp.
Was that when Instructor Beatrice treated you?
Yeah. Apparently they were there to check on the damage caused by all the Jaegers fighting. Neidhart and Mueller-Vander, who were both second lieutenants back then, were there too. They told me the battle had been over for a while, and all my comrades had already packed up and left for home. Hadn't even thanked them before rushing back to my hometown. And what greeted me when I got there were celebrations and congratulations from my friends and the townsfolk. We had lost my father, but we won the war we were hired for. The nobles had given us an enormous pile of Mira. That meant we wouldn't die of starvation during the coming winter. I was relieved, but my tears just wouldn't stop. In order to save my hometown from poverty, I covered myself in the smoke of war and the blood of innocents in foreign lands. Seeing the smiles on the faces of everyone in town and knowing the cost cut me deep. It was right then that I decided to quit being a Jaeger and leave my hometown. I joined up with the Bracer Guild, knowing I could put my combat skills to work and make some decent Mira if I hit A rank. That way I could send some money back home. Money that wasn't stained with blood.
A noble way of going about things. I finally understand the true origin of your strength and kindness.
I'm not strong or kind, but I think I've finally started to get closer. Little by little. Closer to being like the man I admired so much. My dad. My commander. And my first love.
Sarah. But it makes sense now. No wonder you fall for all the silver foxes.
Yeah? No getting around the fact that I've got myself the daddy of all father complexes. But you know, Lately, I found myself attracted to some younger guys.
You keep the hands off my students. Huh? And kiss the ween.
You got me talking too much. You don't watch yourself, you could make a real dangerous womanizer. Oh, and I'll have you know, I don't really appreciate being second after Little Miss Major.
Yay, dialogue, because we did it that way round. Woo!
Well, with that, I bid you good night and sweet dreams.
I'm sure there's some dojins out there on the internet that are probably regaling these events, but a little bit more sexual. I just don't know where to look for them, because I'm not horny. I have wrestling for that. Okay, jokes aside, man, what a day. It's not surprising that my eyes are wide awake, but for some reason my heart feels lighter now. I think I'll be able to sleep well tonight. I better head back to my room. Well, while Rean goes and has a wet dream about Sever or Claire, or maybe they're both of them at the same time. The narrative still says talk to everyone who's still up, but I don't think there is anyone else that would be, so... Oh, we have to. Damn it, there is actually. Okay, I forgot about someone then. Oh yeah, we saw Ash in one of the other cards still up, but... I was right at that, I'm forgetting. Maybe we may have talked to Falamar. Yep. I forget that I meant to. Rean, can't get to sleep? Nah, I just couldn't resist the sight of that gorgeous moon or the calming sound of the waves.
That thing I showed you is called Zector. Sorry, that's the most I'm gonna say on that one.
Hey Falamar, does the name Sector ring any bells? I feel as though I faintly remember that name. Ah yes. Oh, pardon me. Though only a small fragment, I remember something. 250 years ago, during the War of the Lions, Sector was the name of the Divine Knight under the 6th Prince's command. Just as I saw, Lucius Raiz Arnor, the pilot of the Palatinate Knight. No, he did not pilot the Knight. The actual Awakener was the leader of the mercenary group hired by the Prince. He was a crafty individual, but he lent the Prince's power. I see, so there's even a parallel between him and the Jaeger King. Wasn't that Palatinate Knight destroyed by the Familiar Apocalypse? Correct, as such it's difficult to say whether the one you saw was the same one or not, but as long as the Black Workshop and the Gnomes are involved, we can't rule anything out just yet. Yeah. I wish I at least knew whether they're friends or foes. Just because they're working against Ouroboros doesn't necessarily mean they're on our side. We simply need to pay close attention to their actions. If you come across any new facts, be sure to let me know. I may recall more information. Can do. Thanks. Okay, now we return to our room. My bad, I should have probably looked at the fast travel menu. Well. Should head back and get some rest. And we return to the room. O2-B. So yeah, that is O2-C. There's the signs say guest rooms, yet they're not really guests per se, they're the instructors and all that. But we do get a whole bunch of AP.
This is truly an honor.
We've shot all the way up to a C in instructor rank. Whoopee!
Here, a reward.
A true gladiator belt. A Hades gem. And with mid-cast
This is truly an honor.
Grade.
Here, a reward.
Which nets us the Gold Star Lionheart Medal.
Keep it up.
And Monk gets us an Arben sticker and some new materials. And we get a photo of Shan Shan. And a Brave Soul. And a photo of Becky. And some Spirit Droplets. And a photo of Ferris. And some Magic Droplets. And we get to save the game. Because it has been quite a bit. And we'll proceed. Because I want to look at those photos. Been a while since I've seen them. Field exercises. Day number 2. And so the students leave the train to do all their exercises for this day, even if it involves a level of talking to an extent. And of course, Angelica and Sarah are off to go and do their things. Next morning, Sarah, Angelica, and Claire left the camp. Angelica went to orders for the Political Council, and Major Claire returned to Heimblar. Sarah, meanwhile, made for Raquel to continue her search for the Jaegers. And... What? Are you telling me the range for today's missions is the entire area we went around yesterday? Yeah, I received a request for our second day from Brigadier General Wallace. They know what's going on with the Jaegers, so there's no need for us to investigate that any further. Let's check out our requests and do our patrols. Understood. Tasks on the same day have usually been fairly exhausting. But it's nice that this time appears to be more normal. Yeah, for real. First our camp gets ambushed, then the tower gets attacked. Well, we certainly won't be able to let our guard down this time either. Let's make the most of this lull and knock out as many of these requests as we can. We can use the bikes to get around, so we should have plenty of time. Very well. Let's see what requests we have this time. There are 3 requests here, and they're all semi-required because we only have to do a set number of them, and then that'll be it. And there we go, Tell 2 shops. That's what I was thinking of. Operation Abolation. Brigadier General Bardias has reported that there is a monster somewhere on North Langdock Canyon Road. We'll have to go and deal with that. Rising the Bardias. Speaking of Bardias, he wants us to do a mock battle with some of the recruits in the Unified Regions Army. Fair enough, if we want to do that, we'll go to Juno Naval Fortress. And a Tale of 2 shops. Ferris would like our help. It's to do with the whole rivalry between her and the Kleist Mall. So, we'll head to the business district to deal with that. This one seems kind of weird. There's a monster that appears and vanishes suddenly. Could it be? Reminds me of the cryptid we encountered in Crossbow. Yeah, let's check it out if we have the time. It's near the valley. Maybe I should contact Sarah. This other one is a training request from Juno Naval Fortress. It would appear we'll be practicing against professional army soldiers. Sounds like my idea of a good time. They're supposed to be pretty good, yeah? I guess we can ask them about yesterday while we're there, so I'm fine with that. Hehe, looking at all our options makes it difficult to decide where to go first. Yeah, but there's no rush. Take your time. Alright, with that, day 2 of our special op missions has officially begun. Yippee! Yeah! And the game tells us about the semi-required requests. We need to do at least 2 of them. So we can do any 2 of them, it doesn't matter. Point is though, one doesn't have to be done. Though I feel like we'll do all 3 of them anyway, because that just makes perfect sense. Anywho's, I think this is a good place to save and end this part. The stream's been going on for nearly 3.5 hours. I haven't gotten... Oh god, if I kept going, I'd get to what we did with the finale of COD Still 1. I'll save that for when we're doing the Dark Dragon's Nest and the Quarrel, possibly. I could be mad enough to maybe try and do both in one session. Maybe not. I don't know yet. That could end up being what it is. But that's spoilers for later on in the playthrough. Obviously, this time we've done quite a bit. And next time we'll do the next day, and maybe we'll get closer to what the prologue showed us. Still don't get why they did that for COD Still 3. COD Still 1 you can actually make a point about, but COD Still 3 I just don't get it. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed. If you're on Twitch and you're watching this, the only thing you can do is follow me and you'll get hopefully notified by Twitch when I stream, because I don't really have a set schedule. That's just me. Some days I'm just completely out of it, so I don't stream. It does happen. And if you're watching the VOD on YouTube, you can do all the various things you can, like subscribing, commenting, sharing, that sort of thing, liking the video even. And of course, you can always check out other playthroughs, like my Fire Emblem Engaged playthrough. We just cleaned up all the rest of the power logs. I went and asked someone, and yes, I have actually done them all now. So, next time on that will be a fun time as well. But for now, that's all for this part. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.